generations. So
these
there
are outliers, but
born
yeah,
in
go ahead.
Africa with those features with pure African DNA. So I don't think it's fair to say, well, only mixed people or only African Americans, only these type of people have these features. That's not correct.
No, we include Nigerians and Europeans, and yeah, it's not like a major issue. Like I would say, look, I'll give you an example. I would say if
you were saying that people of African ancestry, pure African, pure Bantu ancestry, cannot have 3B hair, cannot have light skin, and they can.
Correct. No, they can't.
They can't. I've seen it. I just explained both situations to you, and you agree with them. Like what? 30 seconds.
So you're meaning to tell me? To be honest here, and like I said, outliers, that doesn't change anything to me. If you take
outliers are part of the race.
Real quick. Let me just say this: if you take 99% of the Ghanaian population, the native Ghanaian population, 99% of people from Côte d'Ivoire, 99% of the Senegalese population, they're going to all have virtually identical phenotypes in regards to hair texture, craniofacial structure, skin complexion. It's very obvious what those people look like, okay? So if you point to one person who has higher West Eurasian ancestry and says, oh, that person disputes the term mulatto, I'd say that's an outlier. The vast population has a lot of overlying similarities. It's very simple.
But outliers still count as part of the race. You can't say, oh, well, because you're an outlier, you don't count. You can't dismiss them because
you make exceptions.
I mean, that's like people dismissing you because you want to be called mulatto. Mulatto is a term that's used by outliers, we will, right? So are you saying that it's okay for people to dismiss you because you're an outlier? That's what you're doing to them. You're saying, oh, well, they're outliers, so they don't really matter.
Yeah, but they're not mulatto.
You're an outlier because most people don't want to be referred to as mulatto. So do you not matter? Do your feelings not matter? Does your opinion not matter?
It's the thing that's curious and difficult is because I can't verify what you're saying. I'd have to see the person in question. I'd have to see their genealogy because this is mostly conjecture. And I would say that unless I have a way of verifying it, then, it's very difficult to kind of just go with what you're saying. What you're saying is you said there's somebody in Tanzania who is full, 100%. You know their genealogy for a fact.
Yes.
I don't believe. I'll say this. There's some the reason I find this very curious is because
real quick, I'm sorry. So you have to verify my information that I tell you, but you don't expect people to have to verify the information that you're saying.
They can verify whatever. You want to verify, that's fine.
I've asked you several times the definition for mulatto, and each time it changes. You have to verify what I'm saying, but you want me to take your word on what a mulatto is. You want me to take and even with the definition that you've given me, it's changed and you're not giving me anything concrete. So I just have to take your word and say, you know what? Yeah, he's a mulatto and I'm going to refer to him that as anybody else that looks like him is going to be referred to as mulatto. Why should I take your word for it when you can't even give me a definition, but you have to verify stories that I've given you my account of? What's the difference? Like, why do I have to go through some extra step when you don't?
You said I haven't given you a definition of mulatto.
No, you keep changing it.
I thought I just told you it's somebody who is predominantly of African and European descent with maybe some indigenous admixture or some other distant admixture. I'll give you an example.
I questioned that. You said, no, that person wouldn't count because they're too Asian. And that other person wouldn't count because of whatever else reason. So then the definition that you've given me is not a true definition then. Because if you say that it's this.
Well, I just told you what the definition of it is. You're just not accepting it. I just told you what
you're not accepting it. Okay,
I told you that it is somebody. At the beginning, I said north of 35% African, north of 35% European, and you didn't accept it. And I just told you that's what it is.
And I'm going to read back what you said. You said a mulatto is someone who is 35 or more percent African American, 35 or more percent European. That's what you said. And so then I gave you the example. What if somebody is 35% African American, 35% European, and 25% Asian?
No, they're not mulatto. They're triracial. They're not mulatto.
But that fit your definition. That literally fit your
definition. But then I added a caveat. And then I added a caveat.
Ricardo.
And then I added a caveat.
Ricardo.
And then I added a caveat. And then I added a caveat.
And then you added another caveat after that. Because that's
no, I did not.
Yes, because I asked you, I said, you said, well, they can have some indigenous. And then I said, well, Asian people are indigenous to Asia. So that's indigenous too. And you said, no, that still doesn't count. So then you're adding caveats in. So that's not adding in caveats. You're not giving.
Whoa. Yo, everyone look at her nose. Holy shit, her nose is big. Big. Kim, my nose. I have, what do you mean mixed race? Look at my big wide nose. Look Look at that big wide nose. Look at that big nostril, big wide nose. They can't have a semi truck run through that nose right now. Right now. You can put a semi truck and ran through that nose. Oh, man, it's a big, big nose. Ugh. Oh, guys, I'm doing a quick recap of this. That big wide nose. So I'm just gonna make a quick response to this. I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow about this. I just cannot fathom to see this shit. Listen, this is why I don't want to be mean about the quote unquote mulatto activist and his, these mixed race American males. It really does suck when you're mixed with Black American. It really does. And people like Ricardo, Ignacio, this guy right here, this dude is a nasty, disgusting piece of shit. Like, this guy is nasty. Actual Mexicans do not respect this guy. Oh, because he speaks the truth. No, that's not true either. That's not true either. It's because this dude is he looks filthy. He's disgusting. He says, I'm indigenous. Really? You're indigenous? But yet you don't speak indigenous language. You don't live in Mexico. You live here in the United States. And you kowtow to Black Americans. And you got idiots on social media saying, oh, look at that Ricardo Ignacio and these mestizos. And they don't understand this. Okay. This is why I keep saying this all the time. The people who are Black Americans, okay? And this is something I keep saying to people. Guys like him should not be talking. Guys like mulatto activists should not talking. And these Black Americans, it is embarrassing to see this shit. I mean, it's embarrassing to fight over Blackness. I'm sorry. I'm not wasting my time. I don't want to be around Black Americans. They are an embarrassment. They're a complete joke. They are a failed community. Their mixed offsprings are growing up and they're being, weird, just like their Black American parents are. That's how it goes, but you're going to see more of it.
It's all definition, right? If you say, yeah, it's this, but no, wait, not that. Oh, wait, but no, wait, no, not that. Oh, but no, wait, no, that's not. What is the definition? Like, how do you want me to recognize you when you're not even making rules so that you can recognize yourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm truly trying to be respectful here. Like, how do I know?
Do you want to be called mulatto or something? Or I don't.
No, I don't. But you do. You
right.
do.
Yes, correct.
So if you're saying that it should be a race,
because I fit the genealogical and ancestral qualifications. Yes.
This person is mulatto. I have to have the rules to be able to identify people as mulatto, right? And if you're giving me something and you're saying, yes, it's this, but no, it's not that. Yes, it's this, but no, it's not that. Then how am I supposed to identify you as a race when I don't even know what the rules are? Like, I don't know what qualifies as being mulatto. You understand how confusing that is? So my problem is that there's no definition. Like, you want to be identified as race, and I'm fine with you identifying yourself.
By the way, I would just say this: there's no benefit really to letting you deconstruct my identity.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
I thought he was here for a discussion, but he just
no, I am. But
I don't know if it's because I'm a woman. I've actually
So I'm just confused about Ricardo. Sorry, what is this?
Finish. I've asked you to let me finish.
It's hard to keep up with everything, but I'll just say this.
Let me finish. You can take
It's hard because if the thing is, like, it's difficult because there's no benefit to letting somebody kind of deconstruct your identity when they're not a part of your identity. You're not my identity. You're a different identity. So why would I let you deconstruct my identity or deconstruct our identity? We all know.
What makes
you identify differently? You don't identify as a mulatto. You identify as Black.
Did you ask me that? Did you ask me
You just said, when I asked you, do you want to be identified as mulatto? You said no.
No.
Oh, you're being
because I don't want to be doesn't mean that I'm not, right?
Yeah, she's being bad faith. But it's okay.
And what you are two different things. But you don't know what I am. You have no idea what I am. You're just going to assume that I'm not mixed.
I can tell. I can tell that you are.
What can you tell?
Yeah, I can tell you have two majority African American parents or two majority.
My mother is from Cuba. My mother's an immigrant from Cuba. Did you know that? Really?
Well, that doesn't
You can
matter.
tell
I have
that?
to look at what I have to see what she looks like. She could be a black
You
Cuban.
can't see me. I'm on the camera.
I can
How can
see
you
a
not
black
see me,
Cuban.
sir? How
He's
can you not
being
see me?
passive aggressive. It's very cute. No, but seriously, I
No,
got to
because
see what
I'm
your
being
parents look
interrupted,
like.
and I'm not being passive aggressive at all. I think I'm just being
Yeah, but
aggressive.
the reason
And
I'm
I'm being
interrupting is
aggressive
because
because you're
you're
not allowing
gish
me to talk,
galloping.
even though
If
I
you
let
gish
you talk.
gallop, if you
And then
gish
you're saying
gallop,
you
it's
can't
hard
keep up.
to
If you can't keep
keep
up
up with
and
all
take
the
notes,
points.
sir, there's
Ma'am,
pen
listen, very simple.
and
We
paper.
obviously
Take notes.
have a different phenotype, and that's okay. I'm mulatto. It's whatever. It's not the end of the world. So
I
if you
understand,
could
and I
show
want
me
to
a picture
respect
of your
that. That's why I'm
parents,
asking you. Show
yes,
me a
ma'am.
picture of my parents. Why?
Well, because you're saying she's Cuban as if that means she's not black. Just show me that
I
both of your
never said
parents
she
are black,
wasn't black.
and I identified you correctly. I said you were black. You're like, how do you know I'm just black?
You said
One of
I
my
have
parents is
2
Cuban.
African
You'd have
American
us
parents.
black
That's
Cuban
what you
parents.
said. You literally said I
Fair
have 2
enough.
African
You know what?
American
You got
parents.
me. Fair
I
enough.
do not.
Fair enough.
I do
You
not.
got me on that. You got me on that. You got me.
I sure
Touche.
did. Thank you.
Yes,
Now can I
ma'am.
talk without interrupting me?
Sure.
Okay. So for somebody who wants to,
he's been editing these videos. Here's the funny thing about this. This guy, his dad's Salvadorian, his allegedly, right? And this mother here is Cuban. Look how fucked up these people are in the head.
identify as such, they're like, oh, well, I thought I was, but then he said I wasn't. So my thing is, you're saying a lot about outliers. You can't
Yes.
dismiss outliers as not part of that particular ethnic group. You can't say, oh, well, because most people that are
They would be a part of our
African
ethnic group.
I'm sorry, I wasn't done. Just because you're saying, oh, well, most people that look like a certain ethnic group don't look like you, so you're not part of the ethnic group. Like that doesn't. They are. There
I
are
didn't
people.
say that. You have to have a certain genetic composition to fall into the mulatto category, in my opinion, and in most other people's opinions. But I would say that if there was a mulatto ethnic group, right, let's just say, quote unquote, an ethnic group doesn't need to have a specific ancestry. I just said this earlier. An ethnic group is defined as common name, common descent, shared history, real or perceived kinship, and common culture. That's what an ethnic group is. It has nothing to do with genetics. So if somebody came up to me and they appeared to be mulatto, but they had 17%, Asian or 25% Asian, but there was a sense of kinship, shared solidarity, common culture, they'd be a part of our ethnic group, even though they don't technically meet the specific genealogical racial makeup.
So if they look mulatto, then they could be mulatto. Like, oh, well, you look like
Potentially, yeah.
one of us.
Yeah, we'll make exceptions.
How am I going to identify you as a group? And I'm like, okay, well, you know what he looks like? Because some mulattoes don't look mulatto. Some people, they don't look as mulatto as others, if you will. So then are they still part of the group if they don't look as mulatto as you?
Escribir en múltiples idiomas.
Oh my God.
You want a kind of a sense of homogeneity, ideally, but there could be people. No, I'm saying you want to aim for homogeneity, for reasons I think are obvious, but technically they're not us. They're just not us. It is what it is. They're not us. They can't be us, and that's okay. But we can make exceptions. Let's say we had a culture, hypothetically, if they wanted to marry in, if they wanted to adopt our traditions, adopt our ways, adopt our culture, there'd have to be kind of a process by which they work their way into the group. It wouldn't just be like, we're going to bring you in,
wow.
Because you're 75% white or 75% black. To me, that's like kind of defeats the whole purpose. You want to have a sense of homogeneity.
If a person looks too much like Rebecca, that's just not mulatto no more. Even if you by genealogy you are a mulatto to you, as long as
you misrepresented what I said.
As long as they don't look too much like that way, Rebecca.
No. I said no.
But this is the thing about Ricardo. Like, why do you care? I mean, seriously, why do you care? You're near these people. Like, why the fuck do you care? And the lady on the right, listen, I'm gonna say this again about Black Americans as a whole. They're fucked up in the head. She says that her mother's Cuban, And then on the other side, you got this idiot here. His mother is Black American, his dad is Salvadorian. Notice how everyone's trying to fight over what's black or not. Here's why I keep telling people all the fucking time. The problem with these kids is that they don't like this dude on this Mullah activist guy's retarded as shit. He doesn't seem to get this. The reason why Ricardo's talking like this is because they need someone to bash Mexicans. The fact that you're half Salvadorian and you're trying your best to align yourself to quote unquote a mulatto group, knowing fully well that you can try to integrate with other Hispanic people, and there are mulattoes populations in Latin American countries. He doesn't want to do that. He does not want to do that. This is the thing about Black Americans and their genetic gene pools. For some real reason, even if because she said her mom's Cuban. Ma'am, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're just ugly as fuck. You're not attractive looking. This guy here, I'm a tragic mulatto. Yeah, you are a tragic mulatto. That trope of the tragic mulatto, that's a real thing. And this guy here on social on the left, he doesn't like Mexicans. He lives in Los Angeles. You have this sheer hatred towards Mexicans, but they've done nothing towards you. You have a hatred towards Hispanic people, but they've done nothing towards you. The ones who are causing the most problems are Black Americans, and you're trying to find some sort of deal with them. If I was a mixed race guy and had a Black American father, as an example, and I'm saying I'm starting my own group, I'm divorcing my father. I'm divorcing anyone that's Black American and do my own shit and just start building. That's it. That's great that that you're talking to, admitting that you're not black, that you're mixed. That's fine. That's whatever. Okay, that's fine. Here's the truth behind this. People like this guy here just talks and on with Black Americans, knowing fully well how they're gonna act and behave. Of course, they're gonna fight to the death to claim you people. Duh. Because and they don't even have to fight. They own you. You're part of their genetic gene pool. So they got you around your claws. Okay? So if you really care about creating your own community, you'd stop talking to these people. But for some strange reason, these mixed race children are still keen on trying to talk to Black Americans or Black people. Why do you care about these losers? You know damn well this female's not attractive looking. You know damn well that no one likes that they're at the bottom of the dating pool. No one wants to deal with these women. You know that these women are so thirsty that they think Ricardo Ignacio is attractive looking. This man, this fucking beard here is not a good looking guy at all. He's ugly. The guy on the left, he's not a good looking guy either. No one should be talking about people's looks. Okay? And stuff like that. Here's the funny thing about this. Thank you for saying cultural peer pressure. Here's the problem with that. There is no culture. Why are you trying to conform to something that doesn't exist? I don't understand this. That's the problem with this guy, Mullah activist guy. He doesn't understand that what you're doing is you're being stupid. Why are you still talking to these people? Why? Because deep down inside, you still have a kingship with Black Americans. Now, when it comes to Hispanic people, when it comes to people like my background, I don't give a fuck about these people. I tell all the time, take your money, go somewhere else. Take your money, go out somewhere else. Dominicans ought to care because we don't have Black American parents. We don't have I don't have a Black American parent. I have nothing to deal with these people. And people like Ricardo Ignacio, who is cosplaying like an idiot, he knows damn well that Mexicans do not care about Black Americans' plights. Oh, because they want to accept it into white. No. The shit that comes out of his mouth, he knows this. He knows that Mexican men, for all intents and purposes, want nothing to do with anyone. They want to be with themselves. Everyone knows this. They don't care about white Americans. They don't care about these people. They don't care about Black Americans. They got other things to worry about. The same with the Colombians, the same with the Dominicans, the same with the Cubans, the same thing. And they want to talk about race and skin color and what's mixed. They don't understand. The difference between these other people is that they have a community and culture. These people don't. That's not my problem. It's not my problem that Americans don't have a culture. That's not my problem. Their problem is that instead of focusing on fixing their own communities, fixing the issues in the United States, instead what they want to do is try to attack other people from different countries, this immigration debate and all that weird shit, all that crap. When the real truth of the matter is the fact is they got a culture, they got a community, and they're not kissing your fucking ass. That's why you're pissed off. That's the truth. Why? They want to be white adjacent. Negro, please. You guys have sex with white women. This Black American male, this Black American brute is having sexual intercourse with white women and now white men. And then he turns around while he gets his dick sucked by a white guy, turns around to me and tells me he's trying to fight white supremacy. How are you going to fight white supremacy when you're having sex with white American males? How does that even work? This Black American male is engaging in homosexual behaviors with white American males all the time. And yet he's turning around saying that we got to fight white supremacy. This is why I don't listen to Black Americans at all. Why are the Black American males consistently trying to date outside their race? Why? They hate being Black. So why should I choose someone who hates being Black? Talk about white people. When even I know, like Frojax, for example, that dumbass channel. When I know that guy like Frojax hates being white American. You don't know how he hates being white American? He lives in Florida. He lives in Central Florida, surrounded by Hispanic people. I mean, there are some white rednecks maybe in those areas he probably lives in, but that tells you right there, why are you living in Florida? He talks about the European, Anglo-Saxon. I'm looking at him weird. I'm thinking to myself, Florida was a Spanish colony. And I could tell right away, this man does not like being white. We gotta protect our white heritage. No, you don't. Why are you lying to me? Instead of you promoting preserving the white race, why don't you just call it the truth? Hey, white man, can you stop having interracial sex with these women, these non-white women, please? And can you please stop begging for acceptance and have an all-white community while you bring your non-white wife around? Can you stop doing that? Where is that? You notice that? You notice that all these white nationalists, right? They never condone the white men dating outside their race. They never condone it. They know this. They know that half of these white supremacy groups are run by homosexuals. They know that half of these guys are dating outside their race or engage in interracial sex behavior. This is no different from Black Americans. No different. The Black American male is being pro-Black. He's saying that we gotta kill the white man and we gotta fight white supremacy, while this Black American male is going around engaging in sexual acts of behavior with white men and white women. He is going around and bending over white women's buttholes and fucking them in the ass, and also white man's buttholes. And he's gonna tell me while he's done saying that we need to fight white supremacy. How are you going to fight white supremacy when this black male is engaging in sexual acts with for white and black American? It's gone so crazy that they prefer fucking a white man than sleeping with their own woman. That's how bad this is. That's how bad. And anytime you question black women are just some of the biggest mammies that you ever seen in their life. They are the biggest mammies out there. When you tell them that your men are deal homosexuals that are anti-black and hate black women, they look at you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My black king. Yeah, your black king is some of other black kings. And white kings too. While you sit here and swallow a gay man's dick, knowing that went to some man's butthole. And you got no problem accepting that. And also coming inside your mouth. That is disgusting. And you wonder where you're at the bottom. Because you continuously allow homosexual men to ram you in. And that's scary as F. And that's true. Why do you think those Beckys that screw with white women? Why do you think, right, Miller? Notice that right now all those girls are very quiet of what's going on. Because they're embarrassed that, oh my, forget about the fact they're fucking black dudes. No, you're fucking gay black dudes. That's embarrassing. I mean, this is embarrassing. You know something? I talked to this black American male. What's worse? Getting called the N-word or the fact that I busted you or do I find you fucking another transgender or do it in the ass? Which is more embarrassing? Which is more insulting to you? The fact that your own son is gay. Which is worse? He just stood quietly. Of course, you know damn well what's going on. You know what's going on in these communities. You know what's going on with these women while they're all messed up in the head. And while you push bisexual, homosexual to the point that half of these black women are dykes. They're Mega Girl. You know what I'm talking about. You've been there for a long time. You know there's a lot of black girls doing this. They're all homosexuals. Like they're all bisexuals. And they try to tell you and other black women out there that it's okay to swallow and go to bed with bisexual gay men. Come on now. What is this? What are we? Who would do this? And you gotta feel bad for all those girls that have been dating black dudes and yeah, I wanted the hood dude. Now they're like, oh my god, they're gay. Forget about the fact that he got a big dick. He's gay. That's a gay dude. That's a gay black man. That's something you gotta understand. This is what's going on in this community, and they're making mixed race children. They're all fucked up in their head. And I wonder why. You wonder why. Listen, I'm not going against interracial whatever because again, that's people's choices. But here we go again. I'm gonna say this to you one more time, okay? I believe that anyone has the right to do whatever crap, right? I do the magic world do believe that if you're a caring person and you tell your mom the thing about the world, the best for both worlds, if you present the positive and try to promote positive to the children that hey, I'm your mom, this is your dad, we fall in love, we are different people, but we came together out of love and create you, and we're going to show you the positive sides of both of our cultures, both of our communities to you. And I want you to have a positive look on both sides and that you are part of these people and that you are, you are part of that. You are a new human being, a new race of people, and that we're going to celebrate this. And you're a parent, take out the negative, just push the positives. They're not doing that. No. They're not doing none of that shit. That's embarrassing. I mean, my God. And I'm really thinking about this really hard because we have mixed race people in Latin American countries all the time. They're not even doing this to their children. They're not pushing no pro-black bullshit. They're not going around with a freaking little slave book. Here you go, son. Let me show you some slave books. Could you imagine you got a child who's 7 years old and then you got some grown-ass tall Negro showing slave books? What kind of crap is this? I have got nephews and nieces that are kids. I would never show stuff like that. That's inappropriate. You got these grown-ass dudes trying to teach these kids about butt breaking. Excuse me? You're talking about sexual behavior to 10-year-olds? We got to talk about butt breaking. That, and then you got these kids getting scared. What do you mean buttholes? What do you mean? What? The only time you could talk about some sort of being about sex to a child is tell them what a penis is and talk about private parts. That way, if someone touches your child, you can say, hey, mommy, daddy, someone touched my pee-pee. That's the only time you want to teach kids about sex, your body parts, vagina parts, explain to them that this is adult behavior. A mature adult will do this. No, not these weirdos. They'll do nothing. They are focusing so much on what's black or not black, and the fact of the matter that their children are being violated all the freaking time in these freaking houses. And that's the truth. And they gotta stop. By the way, we gotta stop worrying about pedophiles in other countries too. Worry about the pedophiles here in the United States. This is ridiculous. And by the way, thank you for saying that, Mega Girl. This is disgusting. I don't trust those men because those men are predators. Don't be surprised to be raping children. I'm sorry. Women that preach that stuff, and white women are doing the same thing. White women are going around actually telling other women to date bisexual men too. I'm sorry. You're a sicko. You are a complete sicko in the head. All right, guys. Hold on. Who are these people? Okay, Iberians here. Sorry about that. I saw you guys now. And who's this other guy? Bestia, you here? Hello?
Long time no see.
Long time. Wait, hold on. That voice sounds familiar.
How you doing, Ken?
Hey, been a while, man.
Good. I see you're still here doing lives, man. That's good. Good shit.
You know, it's just the. I know our last talks for quite some time. You know, especially the whole Diddy case that blew up in front of our faces. I was like, I told you. I told you. People thought I was crazy. I said, see, I've been saying this for years. I told you.
I haven't been on your show for a good while, man. So what the fuck is going on with this guy right here?
Ricardo,
what the fuck is he saying now?
Oh my god, this fake dream catcher dude. Listen, I'm not just on dream catching, but this is a fake indigenous person that kowtows to black women in this country because they got low self-esteem and they want some ugly Mexican to give them money. You know this man's trying to throw $800 for an interview? You know he's doing that? What the hell is this?
Wait, what the fuck?
He's charging $800 for interviews. This ugly little this groid. I'm gonna call him a groid.
You might as well call him a fucking groid.
Listen, he's going around salty Mexican. Oh, you people, you want to be white so bad. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, I'm not saying there's no. If you live next to a bunch of white Americans, yeah, might gonna happen. But let's be for real about this. He's in California. I think California. This guy here.
I think so.
He's like, if he's probably indigenous, why is he not going back to Mexico being amongst his native people over there? In his tribe.
Exactly.
He's not there. He's there. He's in the United States with his little air conditioning, his electricity. He's not building shit over there. He doesn't care. He's not there on the ground talking to those people over there in the central and the south and some in the north. They're not doing that crap. He sit there in his nice little car, the little air conditioning, being a cuckold to black American women.
Well, here's the thing. He's a scammer. He is. I think he has some kind of label, some kind of he's like a rapper or some shit like that. So he's using black women and black people to support his music. That's what he's doing. God. That's why he's kissing ass.
You know, they call me a racist. I'd rather be called. Listen, if you're a black American, listen to me up very carefully. What's worse, me being called a racist or in fact someone stealing money from you? Shame on these women.
Right?
They're stupid.
I feel sorry for them, man. They've been calling me a racist for years. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to tell these people, man.
Racist for years. Racism, Ricardo Ignacio. I swear to God, man, if I meet this guy in real life, man, I want to pull up. I'll be knocking on it. I'll be getting a sledgehammer, opening his window up. Now open the door up. It's like I said, yo, you've been talking a lot of slick shit about Mexicans, man. I don't like that crap. And you're making us look bad. And I don't like the fact you're stealing money from other people, especially from women that are vulnerable. Let's see for real. They're vulnerable. These women are dumb. You're stupid women.
They are.
They're
Everybody on TikTok is dumb.
Yes.
These people on TikTok are fucking mentally ill. I have proven that shit.
Oh God. You know what's senile crazy about Ricardo? I mean, the way he looks, man. He has this fake indigenous shit. I was just like, oh my God, such embarrassing. I mean, who is the technical de Cruz Azul? That guy right there, Yoel Ike. You know that dude Ike, like that dude right there. That guy's actually a native Mexican. The guy who coaches for Cruz Azul right now. That's a real native Mexican. That guy right there. This dude.
I mean, does he even speak Spanish?
No, he speaks Spanish. Just that he kowtows to Black Americans too much. I'm like, no, bro. I'm not. I can't deal with this. This is embarrassing. And he goes. He slams. You know what he does? He slams Hispanic people all the time, or Latinos, or Latin people. Anywhere they go, he just slams them.
Well, you have to. If you want to be part of the Black community, if you want to be accepted by the Black community, you have to shit on your own people.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't want to be a part of the Black community. He doesn't want to be seen next to them. I don't know if he moved, but I remember him say that I'm in Placerville. Pull up. That's like literally almost 100% white.
Well, here's the thing about this.
That's just a contradiction right there. How are you going to complain about white people and live in an almost 100% white city?
That you know what, Bastilla? I'm gonna say this again. You know, an Iberian, if he gets real Mexicans on his panel and would confront him of everything he says, he'll fold over in 5 pieces. He doesn't do that.
But he doesn't. Okay, but he doesn't care. Okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. It's just about money with him. He doesn't care about.
No. I know that, but I'm saying is that he
doesn't care about niggas. Like
he does it on purpose because he knows that he does that, they'll be confronted with fraud because they know because Mexicans know what like the natives and all this other stuff. Because one time I heard him talk about what part of Mexico he was from, he's like and he mentioned someplace, and then I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, hold up. That doesn't make any sense. You're from there, but what are you doing over here? And then at the same time, he goes back every year. Like, I just don't believe him. I just don't. The way he's talking, he doesn't sound right. And he's like, I'm indigenous. I got, I'm being this fake indigenous person with my dream catcher inside. And I'm looking at the walls. You know what, Bastilla, right? If you look at the walls that he has, there's nothing indigenous from Mexico he has on the walls. Nothing. But since no one's pointing that out, he can basically calm people. But I can see it. Like it's like, wait a minute, hold up. Let me show you the guy. See,
I mean, isn't his channel monetized? Doesn't he? Don't you see commercials on his channel? Okay, there you go. He's broke as fuck. He needs money.
Look, Bastilla, this is what I'm talking about. The guys like this.
Who the fuck is that?
That's a native Mexican.
Oh, okay.
This guy, no. This is what this guy is an actual native Mexican. This is what they look like. This is how they act. Also, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I know that he's lying. Because the way he's talking, he does come off odd and weird. And it is weird that he's speaking to a lot of he speaks to more Americans than even he does speak Spanish, but he speaks more to other Americans than actually Hispanic people. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
He's more Americanized.
Because he makes more money off of it. No, he's not Americanized. He looks at his metrics. If you look at all of his metrics on his videos, the videos that get the most views is whenever he's talking about black issues. That's why if you notice, like he was really getting a lot of attention when he was shitting on Asians.
What the?
He was like, yeah, he had like a whole week spree. I don't know, some I guess some Asian niggas shot some fucking black kid or whatever, Negro. I don't give a fuck. He shot some kid, and then ever since that incident, he's had like a fucking plethora of videos talking about how Asians are racist and anti-black or some shit. And he knows that he gets more views just doing that. It's all about viewership. That's why everything's built around getting the maximum amount of numbers. He's not going to get numbers. Even let's just say he started talking about indigenous shit and he was genuine about it. He's not going to get that level of viewership. It's not a hot topic.
Well, yeah, because the truth of the matter is also the reason why he does that is because, let's be for real, he doesn't know anything about indigenous culture.
No. I'm saying this to say, which is entertaining. This is saying he knew 100%.
When you hear him talk, it's clear as day he's very Americanized. Like there's nothing Mexican about him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like when you talk about Mexico, you can tell by the way he talks. There's nothing Mexican about that guy. Nothing at all. And other Mexicans can see this. Even Bastilla, he knows this, right? You know by the way he talks, the way he behaves. Actual Mexicans do not talk like with his verbiage, his talking points, everything about it. There's nothing. It's just very, very American. That's why I'm like, am I right by saying this?
He's Americanized. He is.
Yeah, it's clear as day. It's like,
and at the same time, I don't think it's all 100% about monetizing. Sure, it plays a role, but at the same time, I think this motherfucker is genuinely fucking brainwashed, indoctrinated by the far left. He still is.
No, I just trust me on that. No, just trust me when I watched. Yeah, I've talked to him in private. I know for a shadow of a doubt he ain't brainwashed.
So what, you think he's doing it all for the money and attention?
No, it's all for the bro. It's all for the money.
And
bro, he knows. Yeah, he knows them like the back of his hand. Like he grew up around them. Like I watched a few of his live streams. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, wait a minute, he talks like them, like naturally, not like LARPing. He like, I remember I guess he got in beef with some Dominican chick.
He talks like a black.
No. He just okay. He
Hello.
Oh shit.
He just left. Okay.
Fucking Ricardo nabbed him.
Oh wait, I got muted back. No, he just naturally talks like that. Just imagine a black American not saying the N-word. That's kind of not a belligerently ghetto, but you could tell inherently that's not. He's grown up around them.
Okay, well there you go. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's been Americanized, blackenized to an extent.
No, but
his mentality.
No, his talk, the way he talks. His mentality. He doesn't like. I can tell he doesn't like him. If you really believe all the shit he says, why the hell would you move into a predominantly white city?
Well, this is another thing too. Better yet, why does he live around Mexicans?
At least from the demographics, when I looked up Placerville, it's predominantly white.
My whole point.
Hispanics there.
Why does he not live around Mexicans? Like actual Mexican people, they're engaging in Mexican cultures. They want to be around their own people, like anything else. Why is he not living next to them? And that's because there's something inherently wrong with that guy. There's a form of self-hate going on with him. Because the thing about it is that he does this a lot, and you look what he was doing with that lady, and she said her mom's Cuban, I guess her dad's Black American, I don't know. And then the mulatto activist, his dad's white Salvadorian, according to him, Castizo, and his mom's Black American. And the thing about they're going at it, and the thing about it is that what's embarrassing about this is that Ricardo's hosting this shit show, and you got Black Americans milking it because they think in their mind that these people are dumb. these people, like whatever. And I know that he does talk about Hispanic people, and I can tell by the way he talks, he has an issue with Hispanics. It's clear as day. And other Latin American groups, he has an
No,
issue.
this is why I say that he's been brainwashed. I think he really believes this bullshit, this colonization bullshit. That shit is still, although it has died down a lot throughout the years, there are some stupid people that still believe in, oh, you're colonized. You're colonized, you know? I think he believes to an extent that shit.
Because I'm telling you, I really do believe, I don't think he likes being around other Mexicans. You can just tell. I don't think.
Well, I know that. No. I know that because I remember I know that because I was on one of his panels, and then he said some shit. I don't remember how it went, what exactly led to it, but I remember he said he got like you could tell in his voice they really switched up. He's like, I got robbed by Mexicans. My own people were robbing me and doing me dirty.
There's because you know something. I know.
And he's like, you could tell, you could listen. Now that part I know was genuine because he sounded really angry when he said it.
You know, it's the same thing with Malala activists. Like even when he was yelling at me, like the way he was very angry, I was like, "See right there, boom, right there." I'm not surprised. I told you before, I'm not surprised. A lot of people have issue with other Hispanic people, or other Mexicans. I know because these people are very stubborn people. But at the same time, let's be for real, Iberian. The Mexicans don't want to fuck with him like that. Like he is a weirdo. Like, let's be for if you put him smack in the middle of a Mexican community right now in the United States, he will not fit in. He will be all edgy, he'll be all weird and stuff like that. And where he likes this is what I think Bastilla's trying to point out. Let's be for real. He feels more comfortable be around Black Americans or white Americans than anything else. That's just what he lost his culture. He lost his mojo. And like you said, he was getting very angry. Oh, these Mexicans. I hate them. Not I hate, but I met so many
No. He spoke. Well, he spoke on his experience that he had, like, got fucked over or robbed by other Mexicans. So it wasn't like oh, somebody told him. He said from how he was speaking, he said that he actually had fucked shit happen to him.
Yeah,
that's what he said. I don't know.
I don't believe that motherfucker. I don't believe that piece of worthless shit. He's a sellout. I mean, he has a Black girlfriend, right? He can't get pussy. He can't get pussy in the Latino community. So he has to. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with black women and shit like that, but come on, bro. Like, it's okay. Like, you can go fuck whatever you want, but don't shit on your people. Don't shit on the Mexicans. Don't shit on other Latinos.
Yeah, he does that a lot, Iberian. He does that a lot. He does tries to slander and do that weird shit. Listen, he's doing it for money to get views for Black women. That's fine. But the thing, first it's not fine for me. But I think he's a shit with that part. But the fact of the matter is, when you go around trying to shit talk about Hispanic people, and we see all the time on TikTok and all these people, it's like, this is where you gotta put your feet down on the ground. You'll get the fuck out of here. He's worried about getting robbed. Shit, with me, I'll break his fucking car in front of his face. I'll smash his tire right in front of him. Let's get the fuck out of the car right now. The way he's talking. Listen, Misty, you know what I'm saying? The way he's talking, I'm gonna get the little smirk on his fucking face. There are Hispanic. The number one people that really hate his guts are Hispanic men. They're gonna find, or guys that are our backgrounds. They're gonna find a way to find that guy. They're gonna find a way.
Oh yeah.
And it's. I better trust me.
These people are not too hard to find, Cam. They are not. They're pretty stupid. They give themselves away. I'm not the kind of guy that does that kind of shit, but if I really wanted to, I would have found these motherfuckers by now if I really wanted to. A lot of these motherfuckers on TikTok.
It's a bad look because the thing is, not people say, "Oh, you see your guys, look at you guys. You have self-hatred. Oh, look, and always every time I talk, oh, but look at that guy, Ricardo Ignacio. They keep references this guy. I'm like, I'm sorry, but these two people on the screen here, these are two Mexicans. So if they can get along and talk, why cannot Ricardo? No excuses. No excuses. He sits there, talks all this stuff. He has no idea what he's talking about. and he's doing it for money and being a complete hoe for it. And it's embarrassing. It's a bad look. And trust me, the number one group that's going to go after that guy is other Hispanic Mexican men. Because trust me, there's a lot of guys on social media that do not like that guy at all. They do not like him. He's gonna get his day in court. I'm telling you, man. A lot of these people that do the pandering, all that stuff, they're whether it be a girl or female, or a boy or a man. I'm telling you, their days are coming very, very soon. They're not tolerating.
No, I mean it's kind of like it's slowed down a lot, to be honest with you. On TikTok, fucking black and brown unity, it's been pretty much destroyed. You hardly hear about it anymore. And that's because people have been putting in the work, exposing this scam, right? The black and brown unity scam. There's no such thing as a black and brown unity. People couldn't even fucking describe what the fuck that shit even meant. What the fuck that even looked like.
Yep.
What does that look like? What does black and brown unity look like? So I think Latinos, for the most part, they've done a really good job in dismantling this sham, black and brown unity sham, because they found out that they were being used by these these political groups, these organizations that are tied to politics that wanted to use, Black Lives Matter, all that bullshit, that only wanted to use Latinos. But we still have a long way to go, though. Latinos have a long way to go. There's people like Ricardo Ignacio that I think to an extent he hates himself. I think he hates himself because there isn't like a cool image of the Mexican in the United States, right? So he goes to the next cool thing, or perceived cool thing, which is the black community, right? Why? Because of movies, music, propaganda, right? Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there's some dumbasses in our community, man, that they feel like they don't have an identity and they want to be cool.
I tell them all the time, you want to make something the cool kid, bend over. That's just, hey, you gotta do it Diddy style. Diddy said himself, you gotta swallow something. That's what's good. Yo, you don't believe me? These guys come out like you be close to these guys, you become gay. I mean, watch Boondocks. They did a whole series about Tyler Perry, and why do you think Boondocks got canceled for BET? Because they're making fun. Remember, there was an episode where they did the mama thing, whatever crap, with Tyler Perry's skit.
I never seen that before. But Tyler Perry is the Christian guy, right?
Yeah, he's the top. Yeah, so on the episode, he was brainwashing other men to be gay. And I
remember that episode. That shit was funny.
Yeah, so Tyler Perry the next day when it was aired was screaming and yelling at Aaron McGruber, that guy. He was yelling at BET, get that piece of shit out of there. And because you know why? He was a black dude. He exposed him. He knew what he was doing. He knew that this man was gay. He knew that he was trying to convince other dudes to be gay. And the thing about that cool thing, which is kind of, even right now, it's kind of like going a little bit downhill. And thank God for that shit that had to end. The thing is that they don't understand this. Guys like Ricardo, I'm sorry, man, but there's no doubt in my mind, I would not be surprised he sucked cock. I would not be surprised. I would not. There are idiots out there in all these other communities as well that will still pander to these people or be around white Americans. And I tell all the time, there's something sus about these people. I don't trust them. Their track record doesn't make any sense. We have dissected the butt breaking going on in both communities, which is why we talk about by the way, Bastia, anytime when I talk to them especially about butt breaking, they drop me off immediately. They don't want to talk about it. Black or white. When I talk to a white nationalist, what about butt breaking, sir? Gone.
What?
They don't want to talk about that. Well, that's your legacy. Bending over black men, fucking in the ass, and ejaculating inside. What's wrong with that? That's what happened.
Well, I mean,
black men. Oh, you wish you were black. You wish you were black. You mean no black. Whatever. I tell you one thing. I actually didn't get fucked in the ass. You guys,
shout out to Tariq Nasheed for putting that shit out there, huh?
Yeah, of all the people. Well, he's sus too. Thank you for showing that, Tyreek.
Right.
Now we all can see you from our own eye. They're like, what?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I did not know about buck breaking until Tariq Nasheed made that movie talking about it. Remember what the fuck was that movie called? I forgot what it was called, man.
Wasn't it called buck breaking though?
It was called
Yeah,
buck
you did.
breaking. It was called.
It literally
Isn't
is
that-
called butt breaking, a documentary from
It was
Tyreek.
literally. Okay, well there you fucking go, dude. The movie was fucking called buck breaking. I remember that was years ago though, and I remember watching that shit. And then I started doing my research. I'm like, holy shit, this is true. This shit
Yeah.
really did happen to these motherfuckers. Disgusting.
And they're still doing it to this day. Why, if I make a joke, I said, you guys want to fight white supremacy, but at the same time, you're sleeping with white women. I said, forget about even white women. You're not fucking the men now. Screw that. You're sleeping with white men now. This is how screwed up they are mentally in the head. This is why I kind of understand the let's see for real about this. The mixed race community that they're trying to get, let's see for real. They know they're fucked up in the head. That's what they're trying to run away. My problem is, Iberian, was this. Malala activists. It's like this. I told him this on Discord. I explained to him many times. If you want to create your community, you need to stop talking and debating with these people. Stop talking to Black Americans. Just create your own community. Just do it. Shovels in the ground. Start building something. Because if you're going to engage with these people, you know what they're gonna say. It's a never-ending story. It's gonna be the same talking points, the same crap. You're wasting time. Go start building something. These don't want to do it.
You know what, man? I'll tell you something. I've been observing, and there is a change in the Black community happening a little bit. These motherfuckers are beginning to get out there and work, getting more jobs. I seen them. It's like they have this movement. You know what happened? Maybe we dropped the ball. Maybe we fucked up in telling them all these things, right? In exposing all their faults. I think they must have gotten the point, and they say, man, we got to do something with our shit, man. Look at our reputation, right? And I've seen these motherfuckers out there. Well, I'm watching everywhere. I've been going and I've been watching this shit, man. It's like, fuck. Maybe we shouldn't have fucking said anything.
Wait, Iberian, what you about to say? Iberian.
Well, my main issue with fucking wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ben.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My issue with activists is like, bro, I'm telling you, like, you're gonna be anti-Black no matter what. Like, I watched the whole interview. I'm like, bro, they were called like, there's no. You're not like worshiping niggas. They're just gonna call you racist. So there's no point of talking to them. You're not burning a bridge. There was no bridge to burn. It's like that's why I got annoyed with, because he kept on saying I was like I was dehumanizing them. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like I haven't did shit to them.
You know, Iberian, that's my whole point with that guy, because on Discord there was like no audience, right? We can tell right away that that he had his own plight. The thing about it, that you could tell that he's a little bit confused about certain things, and that's fine. But the thing is, it's a waste of time talking to these people. You already know what you're gonna say. You already know the story.
This is why racist no matter what.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna say that until you say, "Okay, I'm gonna be a race soldier and a sex slave for you." Because let's be for real, these women that are doing like she brought up from the Black women. What they want to do is say you're Black and bow down to me and lick my clitoris, because I need a Black man. Like, because this is where it comes, and you have to defend my honor and talk about how I have 4C hair and say you love my big broad noses, my big wide nose. This is what's happening. And the thing is,
they're telling him that Black women also don't have 4C hair. They have his hair. They're telling him that they look just like him.
And the thing about it is that these women are just slashing him. I'm like, well, yeah, they're doing that because these women are desperate to get any man, because deep down inside, no one wants these chicks. And I keep telling these Black women, You know you should blame and start yelling at black men in this country. They drag your image down. They give you STDs. They're telling you to start dating bisexual. They're blaming the gay homosexuality DL culture on black women. This is what they're doing, and you don't have the energy. Instead, you want to pick on this mixed race confused kid himself too, but you're picking on him. Why are you not picking on the dark skinned black men who have been anti-black and colors towards you? What about this? What about them? Start with them. Start at home first. You know who's anti-black and colorist? Your father. That's who. And I'm sorry, but they need to start questioning these people again. Stop putting your anger on other people, any other women. Focus on why your men are anti-black. And until you do, your community is standstill. Even if you build, it doesn't matter. Your men hate your guts because you women are cowards. You don't want to stay up to the plate and tell the truth of what's going on. That you are a bunch of deal homosexuals who are anti-black and hate black women. This is what's really going on in that community. And you hate yourselves and you being bigoted towards us and racist, all that stuff, and you're dating out because you don't like being black. And this is the truth. Forget about how people feel. It's the truth. Because I'm telling you right now, go watch the 1997 NBA Finals. Just go on, just type in 1997 NBA Finals. Count how many blacks are dark skinned black men you see there. Let's now type in 2026 NBA Finals. It's nothing but mixed kids everywhere.
Well, they got to better the race.
Huh?
They got to better the race.
Yeah. Listen, have you seen that? Have you seen you don't believe me? Go on Google and Google this. The Negro is literally lighting his race up before our own eyes. And he turns around and tells us that we're anti-black.
Well, he's complaining about what they call it, the national. What do they call it? They call it the National Biracial League. That's what niggas are calling it. And then they're bitching about it.
They're bitching about but why are you bitching? You're the ones making these mixed race people. You're the ones saying you're the kings of all women. They all desire us, and we're fucking them. Okay, then, what's going on? Where the dark skinned black man at? What's going on? Laura, am I right here? Like, why is surprised that Laura? Have you noticed this too? Because she's, you're white American. Laura and Miller, am I lying when I'm seeing this? Are you watching the NBA Finals? Have you noticed they got lighter? They literally got lighter.
I think I've seen that before.
I mean,
I've seen that.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch sports, so I have to actually look at the fucking rosters and shit. I don't watch sports at all. Like, period.
Same.
I totally understand that. But if you just watch 2 seconds of the video, compare and contrast, you'll see what I'm talking about. It is kind of creepy. It is kind of weird. And by the way, guys, I don't watch. Everyone's lighter. Mm-hmm.
Lauren says everything is anti-black at this point. Has no meaning anymore. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of died down. It's kind of like it's overplayed. They overplayed the fuck out of it. Like, nobody gives a shit anymore.
Everyone's I'm serious. What I'm about to tell you right now. No one cares about Black Americans because Black Americans were themselves. They spend endless hours criticizing people, and they keep we did it on our own. No one this is the thing that I don't understand. I was at Black Lives Matter protests back in 2020. I kind of like protests overall, whether it be right or left, whatever. I like that shit. I saw different groups of people march up and down. And after that happened, you see all these black people causing shit, beating up Asian people, beating up white women up and white men up. We're seeing this. And then all that stuff. And now it's like in 2026, no one cares about the
black.
Huh? What?
No, it's fucked up. I'm laughing at motherfuckers getting beaten up.
Yeah, they're like you seen this. And it's like you see this all the time. You see Black Americans getting attacked. What was it the jogger, the white lady guy, just walking, and they don't understand, bro. Your image is so fucking toxic right now. No one wants to deal with you guys anymore. I mean, you know it's bad when you got mixed race chicks saying that I'm identified as being mixed. I've talked to several of them too. The biracial girls, the black community is so fucked up. There is no benefit of actually trying to fix the community up. And the only benefit you think of is maybe that because they got a fetish, like use some money, but that's their own doing. But other than that, there really is no community right now. It's like like what did the African guy said? There's no community. There's neighborhoods. It's like that's what he said. But
No, it's more of a fucked up version of a zoo, but
well, he's being nice, but that was kind of messed up when he said Black Americans don't have a community; they have a neighborhood. It's like, but yeah, no one wants to deal with this shit. No one wants to deal with them. I'm sorry, like everyone, they have their own problems, and you know, guys like Ricardo, like you said, doesn't live around these people.
you know, like the thing I was just trying to get to add is they have really like they can't even hire you. Like literally, well, what are they can't hire you. They don't care about anything. And if you don't worship them, you're anti-black. So like you're really not burning a bridge. Like if you say if people just say they're mixed or just not fucking with them, they're just gonna call you racist no matter what.
And you know, this is the thing. This is the thing about it. There's no point of arguing with these people. That's why. Like these like mulattoes try to argue with Black Americans on TikTok Live. Like they do that stuff. I know they're doing it for them to get views. They don't understand that you're wasting time, and I can't take you seriously when you're doing this because it's like we get it. You're mixed race. We get it. Black Americans don't want to accept that narrative. They want to call you black. We all get this. The reality of it is there's no benefit being around your own community, and that's it. End discussion. That's it. That should be the line right there. And like just say we're gonna create our own community and build our own infrastructure because you guys are a mess. If they just stand on that message, that'll be great. They're not even doing that. I heard what this guy said. He said that what he said? He wants was it Kindleman or something like that? He said with Black Americans. He wants decorum. That's what the word. He wants decorum with Black Americans. I'm like, no. There's no decorum.
I'm like, bro, they can't even get along. I'm telling you, they can't even get along without killing each other. What the fuck? How you gonna have decorum with people who try to genocide the shit out of each other?
Yeah, I mean, if it's individually, you can on a human basis, like, yeah, old black man needs to cross the road. You want to help him, yeah, it's fine. But like, let's say but as far as the community is concerned, it's a mess. It's a complete failure, and I put the blame a lot on the men the most, because men are supposed to be the leaders and builders. They're not doing a good job. End of discussion. I'm sorry to say this, but this is the truth. These mixed race dudes, you already know that these communities are fucked up. That's why you're leaving to begin with. I totally get you, but stop talking to these people because you keep talking to them. It does come off you're kinship with these people still. And if, by the way, if you do have kinship with these people, just say you're black and call it fucking day. That's it. That's what I don't know if you agree with that assessment. I say you feel around them, go ahead. Bye. We're not going to convince you otherwise. You gotta cut ties, folks. You gotta cut ties. You know,
the part I just don't get, like he's acting like my grievance with him is like he's acting like he's like burning bridges, like it's somehow gonna backfire. I'm like, bro, there's literally nothing they're not gonna come after you.
No, he just, I'll be honest with you, it does come off, he's kind of scared of Black Americans a little bit.
I don't know about that. I don't think he's scared. I just think he like doesn't like the optics of it. That's what I know. Like most people don't like the optics of looking racist, even though he's not even like they're calling. I'm like, bro, they're already calling you racist, and you didn't even say anything negative about them.
No. The reason I'm saying this to you because the thing is, once they call you racist, what happens next is that they feel like we have to get your dog's information. That's why I'm saying there's like fear behind that. I know personally because it happened to me. Like where they try to get your information, where you live, they want to call your job, and they look at this guy sitting in the video and fire him. This is what they do. That's how disgusting these people are. They do this a lot. They love doxing people. a lot.
Oh, I know that. I know that shit.
This. They'll use everything against you. They would like privately record people. See, that's what I was trying to tell. You know what? Normally was right. He's lucky that he's talking to us, and we kept that thing private. I mean, I'm just saying but we didn't record it because we know, for example, that if it was Black American,
I do remember Normandy did tell. I fell asleep on like during the call because you guys were just going. You and him were going back and forth. I didn't know he brought up some shit about cucking and some shit about. I don't know. He said some shit about Dominicans. Normandy told me that shit. I was like, wait, what? When that happened?
yeah, about Dominicans. Yeah, he says they're cuckolds and that you idolize Mexicans. I'm like thinking to myself, that's not even true. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, that's not, bro. He must have heard that from Vanguard.
No, that's what I'm saying. He said, I agree with Vanguard. You guys are, I mean, you want to be white adjacent. I'm thinking to myself, but you guys are half white. Like, that's the thing. How are you? Wait, hold on. How is Bilal Vanguard saying you want to be white so bad, but you're half white yourself?
Well, okay. Yeah, but okay. Why? Okay, Anglo-Saxons will literally claim that native guy as a fellow white man before they ever claim Vanguard as a fellow white man.
I know that's the thing. I understand
that's more of a jealousy thing when he says it.
But Iberian, this is the thing I'm trying to tell you. He cannot say anything about Latinos trying to be next to white people when he has white relatives and he talks and engages with them. There's nothing wrong because they're your relatives, but that's my whole point. You shouldn't be saying that when you're doing it yourself. This is why that's why like can anyone read my comment? Yeah, I can read it, Ramon. This is why I keep telling people about like what's going on here in the United States as a whole, and which, by the way, we're gonna talk about white nationalism like next time. With regards to this dude, he went to Malala movement, which is like, it's just not gonna happen. I mean, that's great. They're gonna, they identify as mixed race. That's great, but they're still gonna follow zombie-wise to black or white people because that's my whole point. That's what I told him. I know you put. I remember the time I said the word divorce, but the thing is, we like it or not, Iberian. That's where I can feel like we need to divorce these people and really try to commit to create something, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah, well, you have two heads. One's in a foreign, one's going to Asia. I'm like, how are you gonna have a community here in Asia? I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it doesn't work like that. It doesn't make sense.
If you have a community,
it's like me talking about doing shit in the United States. I'm in Bangladesh. How does that work? I'm physically advocating to go over to a different location. It doesn't work like that.
The problem I have with these guys, the problem I have with these guys is like he doesn't want to move on. That's the problem. He still wants to talk to Black Americans. I'm like, dude, like I don't want to talk to these people. Decorum, my decorum is me not talking to them. That's my decorum. That's it. I mean, literally, I don't want to listen to their music and that shit. I don't want to engage in. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't talk to people. And like I said before, it's kind of like a drug rehab. Kind of like you have to admit that, hey, I'm on drugs. It's kind of like that. If you just accept like what happened to you, and there's a way to like, hey, I gotta detox myself. That's okay because it is a habit. But if you got a habit, you don't want to fix it. You're just gonna you die. So if he wants to talk to Black Americans, that's fine. But when I look at him talking to them, I do feel like you still align with them in a way. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, and it's up to him to. It's up to him to cut the. I don't know. You don't have to advocate to them. Like they don't care. There's no upside to advocate. You're wasting your time. If it's like a viewership, fine. But like, if you actually believe it's gonna change our mind, that's never gonna fucking happen. Like, bro, that they're saying Italians and Spaniards are niggas too. So how the hell are you gonna escape their fucking idiotic logic when white people can't even fucking escape being niggas?
Yeah.
Weren't they claiming that? What was that? Holland. That I don't know. During the World Cup.
Holland. Erling Holland.
Yeah. What the fuck? They're calling him a black man. Why the fuck would you be able to escape it? And that's a whole ass Northern European man who has no connection to the Americas. Never lived over here, and they're still saying he's a black man or has black features.
That's the thing. I mean, this is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why a lot of Dominicans have tried their best to stay away from Black Americans. It's just that they, like as an example, because they want nothing to do with them. And Black, they don't want to accept their Black. I said, bro, they don't have Black American parents. They don't align with you guys. They just don't. Like, it's just you have to accept this. I mean, yeah, there might be some Americanized kids that'll like follow you, and they'll listen, but the vast majority of Dominicans, they don't care about this stuff. They don't care about love and hip hop. They don't care about these weirdos. They don't care about what like Fabulous, only other weirdos, cosplay as Dominicans. They don't care about these people at the end of the day. Like,
wait,
that's just
Fabulous is wait. Who's Dominican? Wait, what?
Fabulous Davies, even Lloyd Banks, he claims he's half Puerto Rican. Fabulous claims that Joel Santana, Fabulous claim that they're like partially Dominican descent. And it's like, no, you're not. You're fakes. It's just no different. It's the same argument I have with Nick Fuentes people. They keep saying that, oh, he's not white. No, he's white. Okay, he's white. Just because he has one Mexican grandparent, rest of his kid, he's white American. He's your people. End discussion. But here's the last thing, Spanish. I thought Spain was white as well. Like he's saying one minute that Spain is white. I got one. See, white Americans are the same as black Americans to me. I'll be honest with you. They're
my battery's about to die. If I cut out, my battery.
They keep telling me that the Canelo Alvarez is a brown man. Canelo Alvarez is a brown person. Yes, these are these white guy Frojacks over there when he did his little premiere. They were calling Canelo Alvarez a brown person. This is insane. Like I literally, this is why no one listens to you people.
Wait, isn't Alvarez paler? Wait a minute, isn't Alvarez is paler than fucking Frojacks?
He's a ginger. How is it of all the whites we can figure a ginger is brown? The hell's going on with these white Americans? There's something going on with it's weird. It's like I'm telling you, I'm not joking this. When you talk to white nationalists, I talk about Argentina. They say, man, fuck that country. I don't care. I was like, but they're more white than you guys. What the fuck you talking about? Southern Brazil. They're more white than they're more European than you guys. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that crap because for some strange reason, white Americans do believe that they're the leaders of the entire white race. This is ridiculous, and we want everything European. And I was like, well, I thought Spain was European, and then then you talk about Spain. Don't give me that shitty ass place. I'm not thinking to myself, well, this doesn't make any sense. You guys want to get your wives from East European women, but you want crap on Spain. But at the same time, you want to say Spain's European and give you cowboys. And this is why I'm a white man. I can be as a cowboy because Spain gave it to me. But at the same time, you don't want to include Spain as part of your group. Does this shit make any sense? Does this fucking shit make any? No, it doesn't. Same with black people. They want to tell Dominicans that they're black. But at the same time, but yet they want to claim Dominicans as black people, but they'll spend all day, every day on social media saying that we don't look like West Africans. Where's the logic in all this conversation? Where's common sense here? You're black Americans spending endless hours saying Dominicans don't want to be called black, but the ones that actually are black. You don't want them to claim. You don't want to claim those people. Like it's just there's like a mental illness going on here, a severe one. It's the same thing with with white Americans. It's like when I mention about Lionel Messi, they kind of like stutter about that guy. Is he white or not white? What do you mean is it a debate? He is white. The fuck is wrong with you? That man's a white man. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You can't see that? You can't see that this guy's a white. Look at the Brazil. There's white Brazilians. They can't accept that. They cannot accept that. Yeah. Asmongold is their new leader. Yeah, that dude with the Asian fetish. This is the weird part. I'm gonna continue talking here.
No,
That's
Ricardo.
literally what you explained.
No. I said
Let me bring
no.
somebody else over.
No, I said no. It's genetically impossible, but we make an exception based on the genealogy.
Go ahead, Ebony.
They would fit the criteria.
Okay. You spoke for a whole entire hour, so I'm just going to say this. I know you don't know the difference between FBA, and I know you don't know the difference between the African American, because there are people from the continent who come over here who may identify as an African American, or they may identify with the country that they came from the African continent within America, and that's fine, that's okay. But you said some disrespectful things about FBAs in general, and that's what I don't like. You also said some disrespectful things about the people on the continent, talking about their hair texture. That was the first thing that you said that was anti-Black. There are Black people from the continent. There are Black people who live in America who have different types of hair textures. It ranges from all different ranges of hair textures. So what you said was wrong, and it was foul information. You are on some mulatto type of supremacy. And you need to go get that checked. You're the one who has the mental.
We're not superior to anyone.
No,
we're not superior to anybody.
Yes,
we're
because
all
you just
equal.
shitted on us. You shitted on us the whole entire time that you were sitting up there, and you said the most disrespectful things about FBAs, and you said disrespectful things about people from the continent. You just sit up here and you just talk to this young lady, and you said if anybody who looked like her, you just said that they could not even be admitted into the ethnic group. That is disrespectful, because you are going based on a phenotype. Yes, you are. You look at that woman's phenotype. You look at that woman's phenotype, and you sit up there and you discriminated against her because of the way she looked, and she tried to explain to you where she was from. She tried to explain to you her ethnic background. Like I said, we sat here and we let you talk for a whole entire hour, and now you won't let anybody else talk. You won't let anybody else talk. You want everybody else to keep hearing your mulatto.
You're a liar. You're dishonest.
No, you're a deceiver.
You're a liar.
You sit up here and you told lies. You are a liar.
I'm only
you told lies about people from the African continent, and you told lies about people in this country, Black people in this country. You lie. Well, you're the crazy person. You're the one sitting up here wanting to bring back a colonization term called mulatto. You're the one wanting to bring back that term mulatto, which is a half mule. You're the one that's crazy. That is crazy. That is insane. Now, going back to what I was saying earlier, FBAs and African Americans, we are two totally different cultural groups.
Is this productive? Is this helping anybody, Ricardo? Is this productive? This isn't productive. This is just a therapy session. I'm not interested in a therapy session.
He won't.
I want a productive conversation, not a therapy session. If you want to talk, we can talk, but I'm not going to let her gish gallop and accuse me of hating Blacks. It's crazy. She's saying you're a mulatto supremacist. I'm not supreme anything. I am not. We're all part of the brotherhood of man. I'm not supreme.
You can't even say Black people. You call us Blacks. Are you serious? You call us Blacks?
I don't understand. Like, this woman needs help.
You can't even say Black people.
I don't know if this is like Afrocentric or what's going on here. Or she's like anti-mulatto. What about anti-mulatto hate? What happened?
You can't even say Black people. At least I can call you a person. You can't even refer to us as a person. I don't want to refer to you as an animal. I don't want. You're not.
Why is there so much hate towards mulattoes? Your mom is white.
And if you don't want to,
your dad is white. Why is there so much hate and hostility towards us?
Don't refer to yourself as Black. That's fine. But don't get on here and disrespect.
Wait. Can I say something about this? Here's the funny thing about this, Lauren. Hear me out here. This is what I like about these women. Notice right away when you see his image, right? The better question is this: why are you calling this guy racist when his own mother, a Black woman, got butt naked and opened her legs up to a Salvadorian man who's, according to all activists, a white Salvadorian man? and she opened her legs up wide open and put his penis in that vagina hole and created him. Okay? The better question is this: where is your anger towards the black mother? Because she's the one who put her legs up and created this child. Because anyone is being anti-black, it's the mother. She didn't want a dark-skinned black child. Okay? He didn't want no dark. And this is another thing too. I'm gonna do a whole thing, I think, tomorrow about white nationalism because, Laura, I wish you would talk about this. Because we gotta talk about that post where the guy created his white town. He actually made a post where he actually said, "Can you please stop bringing your non-white wives in my all-white town?" That's another. Oh, I'm a white nationalist. Can I sign up to be in this white town? Of course, my wife is non-white. It's like, can you stop doing that? It's like, I'm a white nationalist. I want my whiteness, and it's like I hate that. But when it comes to the bedroom, it's a whole different discussion. And this shows you right there. Again, this is the post. There's a post where the dudes was announcing. Maria knows what the post is. The post where the white guy was complaining about like stop signing up for my to get houses here because because you guys bring them ask these questions. Can I bring my non-white wife to this all-white town? And stupid idiots. And I'm thinking to myself, you don't need to do that. Just go to the suburbs. Laura, we all know this. We all know this. Every time when we see a non-white woman in a predominantly white suburb, we know that girl's there because she's having sex with a white man. We all know this. We see it all the time. It's like we see it all the time. I see it all the time too. We see the Asian, we see Arab women, we see Hispanic women, even black women in these all white towns, and it's like a suburbs, and it's only the women that are walking around, and we all know that they're getting dicked down by a white American male. Because I'll tell you right now, this white American male who keep doing this stuff, they're anti-white. They hate being white, and when they have kids, they try to push their kids in the idea that you're like try to identify with white Americans. Look at Fishback, the guy running for governor. He totally identifies with white Americans. Nothing claiming about that man. Oh, my wife, my father was a landscaper. He got shut down in businesses because of these illegal immigrants from Haiti. Oh my God. I'm thinking to myself, the white man. But okay, the white man. Oh my God, so suffering. So what about white women? Why did your father had sex with a Colombian woman? Explain that to me. You want to defend white Americans and defend them with their honor, but at the same time, your own father fuck a woman that's not from his background. You see how this works, folks? You see how this doesn't make any sense to me? How are you gonna sit there and talk with other white nationalists while your own mother, while your own father dated out? Because here's the thing about this. Isn't it weird that he identifies as white and that's okay because his daddy's white? But the moment, God forbid, Lauren goes to Colombia and gets dick and dates and has kids with Maluma. Wait, hold up. Lauren, that child's not a white child. Look at that last name, Gonzalez. That's a brown man's name. There are people out there saying Maluma is not white. I wrote that in the Frojax conversation. Maluma's not a white man. He's not white. That is not a white man. Are you kidding me? So he's not a white man. So I mentioned Gabriel Soto. He's not a white man. Mestizo. I kind of look like Maluma's more mestizo. No, I consider more castizo. Maluma. Mostly European descent. let's be for real about this. They don't like Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez. Oh my God, Kev, don't go there. Plenty of white people were saying he was white. Wait, who's saying he's white? I'm not kidding. Which one? Because I mean, God forbid if I mentioned Eugenio Siller. They said that he's not a white man. How is that guy not white? What is going on with white Americans? What's wrong with y'all? It's like it's just weird. How is that guy not white? See, this is listen. In Latin American countries, we have our issues too. Okay, but I'm not gonna listen to some white American or black to tell me what's my racial admixture. It's just weird when you guys go around trying to claim other people. Yes, that man, Lauren, they were saying to me that he's not a white man. That is not a white man. I was like, what? This is ridiculous. I'm looking at people like, okay, this is getting weird. I also mentioned well, Lauren, here's the thing. Since he speaks Spanish and you find him attractive, they're going to say he's not white. He's a minority. He's a person of color. And if God forbid you date one of these men, your child's not white. I'm just so confused about Americans as a whole. Like, are you guys mentally ill? Like you are aware of this, right? Like, this is what happened. Like, are Americans okay? Fernando Torres, right? The Spanish footballer that played for the Spanish national team. Like, I told people that guy, they were going, oh, he's not really European. Cristiano Ronaldo is not European. We live in a weird society, folks. It's yeah, Canelo. Yeah, they're saying Canelo Alvarez is not white. They were saying, I was like, the fuck? How, he's a brown man. Like, there's many things I can think of, but this is why I can't take these people seriously. Well, we're on Google. Hold on a second. I'll go look it up.
We just sit back and take
in
it.
America and don't
We don't sit around and
disrespect black
complain
people on the
because I'm not a
continent
victim.
and don't you
I don't sit around and
disrespect
be like, oh,
black
I'm
people
so
in the
bad. I
Caribbean.
feel so
That's all
bad
you want to
because
sit
my
up there and
daddy
do,
is
and you want to
black and
sit
my
up there and
mama
you
is
want to
black.
disrespect
Oh
black
my
people
God,
because
you
you want
funny
people to
man.
know. You're not
Why is there
listening.
so much
I don't
hate
want to
towards
refer to you
mulattoes?
as
Your
an
mom is
animal.
white.
And
Your
if you
mom is
don't want
this.
to,
Your
if you
dad is
don't want to
white. Why is
refer
there
to
so much
yourself
hate
as
and
black,
hostility
then don't
towards us?
refer to
That's
yourself as black.
normalized.
That's
Does
fine.
it ever
But
get
don't
called
get
out?
on here and
No. We
disrespect
just sit
black
back and
people
take
in
it.
America and
We
don't
don't sit around
disrespect
and
black
complain
people on the
because I'm not a
continent.
victim.
And don't you
I don't sit around and
disrespect
be like, oh,
black
I'm
people
so
in the
bad. I
Caribbean.
feel so
That's
bad
all you want to
because my
sit up there and
daddy
do,
is
and you want to
black and
sit
my
up there and
mama
you
is
want to
black.
disrespect
Oh
black
my
people
God,
because
because
you
he
want
funny
people to
man.
know that you are different from somebody
I
who
don't
is
act like that.
monoracial black.
I don't act
And
like
that's
that.
on
That's
you.
not my
That is
demeanor.
on
That's
you.
not my
You can sit
disposition.
up there
I'm
and
not
distinguish
interested in
yourself
that.
from
I'm
people who are monoracial
and
black.
that's okay.
That is fine.
You should be
Keep
proud to be
doing that.
black.
Oh yeah, 1%. This is a funny thing, folks. I think mulatto activist is a gay man. What was it? Afro-Saxon versus a black transgender. I convinced this guy is gay. Yo, let me tell you right now, man. I think he is. I really, really do. Okay, where's the one that Lauren mentioned? Yeah, he likes to bring drama. He just sits there like little gay self. Oh, I like black women fighting. Oh, I think you're gay. You're doing that stuff. You're allowing your other women to fight over his dumb issues. He gets a high on this crap. I'm sorry. You're like I'm telling you, like, you know what, Ricardo, I'm gonna say is one day he's gonna talk to the wrong person. It's gonna be a Hispanic, a Latino guy. I'm telling you, they're good. They're gonna do something. I'm not me. I'm clean as a whistle. But the thing is, he's gonna have his day. You know, one day I'm gonna be on his live stream. I'm gonna just tell him straight up about, like, Ricardo, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I know your parents, a lot of black Americans are stealing money from these people, but I'm gonna say right now, man, the way you talk about Hispanic people and other groups of people, I'm telling you, man, there's a reason why you don't live in an all Hispanic community. They don't like you. Not you. The reason why, because you're a fucking weirdo. Let me go look at this. Look up Will Sexton Latinos. Okay. We go Will Sexton Latinos. Oh my goodness. Ew.
I feel like we can make an exception here, because if you really think about it, the whole like Latino identity doesn't really make a lot of sense. You can't equate like an Argentinian or like a northern Mexican who looks like Isabella's son with the straight up like Incans that come from Guatemala and Ecuador and Venezuela. These are not the same people. And sure, they both speak Spanish and they share some things from their time as Spanish colonies. Like, they're just fundamentally different things. It's like saying, oh, Greeks and the Saudis are the same because they both like olive oil. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. So I think it's time. We need to start allowing at least some of them. There's clearly like enough European in there that we could justify it, just like how we justified the Italians. I mean, come on. Look at Michael Knowles. Like, come on, you really? That's Abdullah Azim right there. That's a fucking emirate of Sicily Arab right there. Okay, that's not a white man. And yet we consider him as such because there's enough European in there and he fits sort of a European identity enough that we go, okay, he's white. Same thing here. I say, fuck it. Let's at least some of them be white. We need the numbers right now, okay? We're down and out. It's bottom of the ninth. Like, let's lock in, okay? I think it's time we let Latinos be white. It's time. Listen, I don't care what you have to say. I think it's time we let Latinos be white. I'm a white expansionist. We can't deny they've been putting in the work. Like, all the ICE agents are Hispanic. They're very Catholic. They're very racist. They've been putting in the work. I feel like we can make an exception here. Because if you really think about it, the whole like Latino identity doesn't really make a lot of sense. You can't equate like an Argentinian or like a northern Mexican who looks like Isabella's son with the straight up like Incans that come from Guatemala and Ecuador and Venezuela. These are not the same people. And sure, they both speak Spanish and they share some things from their time as Spanish colonies. Like, they're just fundamentally different things. It's like saying, oh, Greeks and the Saudis are the same because they both like olive oil. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. So I think it's time. We need to start allowing at least some of them. There's clearly like enough European in there that we could justify it, just like how we justified the Italians. I mean, come on. Look at Michael Knowles. Like, come on, you really? That's Abdullah Azim right there. That's a fucking emirate of Sicily Arab right there. Okay, that's not a white man, and yet we consider him as such because there's enough European in there, and he fits sort of a European identity enough that we go, okay, he's white. Same thing here. I say, fuck it. Let's at least some of them be white. We need the numbers right now. Okay, we're down and out. It's bottom.
This is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing.
Who the fuck is this guy to establish that and to say, okay, we're going to allow? Wait, you're going to allow? Well, nobody's asking you that Latinos want to be part of your group. Like, who the fuck are these guys to even say, okay, you guys are white, you're black, you're brown? Who the fuck are these people?
I'm telling you, this is the weirdos.
That's hilarious.
Like that's just the reality of it. Like we're down and out. The numbers are not. Well, then make more white. Stop dating outside your race, you jackasses. I mean, this is. They listen. White Americans should not be talking. They date out. We all see this. You don't like yourselves. Like, what's wrong with you guys? Make more babies. Like, it's the same thing with the Negro. Like, he does the same shit. Focus on your community. Build up. Stop everything on the Jews. It's annoying.
Oh, dude, that's another thing. Fuck Cam, dude. That's another. Now, look. Sure, they have power here and there, and they've done things. In Hollywood where they own institutions, but there's a group of motherfuckers out there. There's a group of people out there that point the finger to the bluish people for everything. Oh, it's the blues. The blues are doing this. The blues, they own everything. What do you think about that shit?
It is getting to the point that it's annoying as F because I'm like, yo, like, can you stop for a second and just like really think about it? They're not ruining your lives like that. And by the way, I grew up around Jewish people. I live in a Jewish community. That's why that's how I know this. They leave people alone. If you're not from the group, just leave you alone. So they're not trying to ruin your lives like that. Now we could debate about spending money in Israel and all that stuff. That's fine. But my problem is with them is that they keep harping on the Jews all the time. There is who's that Lily Gaddis? Didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Didn't she blame the Jews on why white men are dating out? Didn't she do that?
Dude, yeah, I've heard some shit like that. Look, somebody in the comments section, dude, I haven't been here for a good while. Bluish Gelato quit YouTube because he was getting too many deaths. Holy shit, I remember that guy.
Yeah,
I remember Jewish Mulatto. He left?
Yeah, you got too many death threats. Yeah.
That's crazy. Who was he getting threatened by?
Black dudes.
Whoa, shit. That's crazy. I haven't seen that guy in years.
Fantasy, they got weird fantasy.
Lily's in denial. There's some of the stuff that I like that she puts out there, man. But this whole thing, blaming it on the blues for everything, it's getting out of control. It's getting ridiculous, man. It's very conspiratorial.
Like, that's just the weird thing about that, right? Oh, like, what is it? Blues Jalal quit. Lily is in denial. Yeah, he's in denial because he doesn't want to admit. And the thing about Lauren, the thing about them is that if they were a white woman, they go away. They talk about Western world. Yet the funny thing is they go to the other side of Europe. They go to Russia, Ukraine to find their white wives. They're not going to Ireland. They're not going to Wales. I never hear these guys say, I'm going to find my white wife in Cardiff City in Wales. But it's always Russia. And by the way, there's still a war going on. And you still got these idiots still trying to go to Russia. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy to me they're doing that. It's just weird. This guy should not be talking either. Like, oh, we need to
he looks like a blue himself.
Oh yeah, like this guy, we gotta accept these white people. These people, they're doing the work. They're racist. I'm like, bro, we're not racist. We just talk straight up. Like we're straight talkers. That's it. That's how
Yeah,
it
it's
is
like
over
we're not
here.
going to try to hide our shit, man. Look, like
Yeah,
I've been telling people, look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This thing called racism, unfortunately, it's always existed and it's always going to continue to exist. Okay, people are going to prefer their own kind over other people. That is a fact. It's just the way it fucking is. You're not going to get rid of it. The
yeah.
fuck?
They need to get over it.
It is what it is. I mean, you think the blacks are fucking racist? What the fuck? Dude, they're one of the most racist people out there, man. Give me a break. Stop it with
Yeah,
that shit already. Nobody gives a
no,
fuck.
look how they talk about other Africa. You see, remember those times when they're yelling at Somalis, they're
Oh
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
Somali people, you go to our country. It's different Black Americans. It's like why? It's like
Yeah, dude.
Black Americans, Black Americans, they really like they're divided amongst each other. They don't know what to do. I mean, they're trying to create this word foundational Black America like it means anything. I'm gonna still call you the Negro. So I'm like, Negro, please. Like you're one. Remember those days, Bastia? Like it was SYSBM, Save Yourself Black Men. It became
Yeah.
Nick Fuel. Then it become Emore. There was the same with ADOS.
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 Yeah, I remember that shit.
This is like
Damn.
like it's like it's like a bad restaurant to try to reopen it and get like a new name to get new customers. Now it's FBAs. Like, give me a freaking break with you people. Like, get out of here.
I,
Like,
I don't think
you're
it's gonna
still
stop there. I think they're gonna come up with something new, probably, most likely.
yeah.
Some other shit.
ADOS. It was like Imore.
But
Yeah,
what's the point of that whole shit though?
yeah,
Like what are they trying to do?
yeah.
I don't know. It's ridiculous. I mean, fuck. What about Latinos, man? When are we gonna have our own thing, man? Let's call ourselves. There's this thing. This talks about on TikTok going around about a group of Latinos calling themselves Platinum Latinos. Right? It's Platinum Latinos are supposed to be like the most, um, I guess, the smartest and wealthiest Latinos, right, out there. Like the good
Oh,
Latinos, not the dumb Latinos, the most educated ones.
I will go. I'll go like a platinum, bronze, like golden, like all those names. I'll put them as like this is our new caste system: golden, bronze. Make everything all fancy. Like, but
Uh,
something in regards like the lower ones are the copper people, like like something like that. But like copper, for you listen, bro. This is the thing
yeah.
about Black Americans. They listen. I'm glad these things are happening to them. The reality of it is they have nowhere else. This is it. Like they're just gonna be forget about we gotta rise up. Like they're doormats. No one wants to deal with these people.
Do you really
They're
think so, man? Because look, Cam,
yeah,
dude, I get around and I'm
yeah,
seeing that some white people are they're working with them. All right.
yeah.
I've seen them
I can
that
see that.
they're working with them, and you see a bunch of black people getting hired. I've seen them. Look over here. I see a bunch of them doing these little side gigs, right? Whether it's DoorDash or Uber
Yeah.
Eats or even Uber rides, and a lot of this, around the area where I go, a lot of those fucking people working, they're black people. I'm like, holy shit! Wait a minute, man.
Are you still living where?
They
Are you
said
still living in the
what?
Southwest region? You're still living in the Southwest.
Yeah,
You,
yeah, 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 yeah.
I won't
So I
disclose
see a
exact
lot of them.
location yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, the Southwest. Yeah. So I'm like, holy fuck! I thought, wait a minute, man. Are these motherfuckers turning their shit around? Because they're supposed to be like lazy and the ones not out here trying to hustle. And you see these motherfuckers out there fucking doing
Well, you know
Amazon
what? You know what, Bastia?
flex.
Here's the thing about this. There's two way of happening it right now. I think at the same time, when Trump was trying to get rid of like all like stopping food stamps. He's not stopping the whole thing, but he's like cutting off like, hey, no more candies, no that shit, no more, no sodas, no bags of chips, no more. And he really clamped on that stuff. I do believe that it kind of forced them to start to work. Also, like you said, their image is on social media to the point that it's making us look bad, and it just makes us look desperate and look horrible. And it's kind of like, okay, we have to clean. Like for example, Memphis, right? When you got LeBron James saying, "I will never want to live over that place," and he started shitting on Ohio because they're ghetto. And this is not the first time people talk about Memphis, but if you notice recently, Memphis is trying to clean itself up because it's just that Black America has destroyed the hometown of Elvis Presley. They keep shitting on, oh, Elvis took our style, but I'm thinking to myself, Graceland's the only thing that's good in Memphis because the rest of the place is a shithole. Like, that's the thing. They ruined that place.
You know how
It's
they
just
love
like-
to fucking admit? They love to admit that Elvis was part black too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. Is that true? Was his grandmother black or some shit like that? I heard his grandmother was black.
They had to lie. They just got to lie to just try to claim something. But they need to realize that when you have what was it? When people are saying they don't want to live in Memphis because of the crime. Yeah, that's a real thing. You been in Memphis, Bestia?
Memphis? No, I never been there before.
Oh my god. Yo, it's like miniature Haiti over there. It's bad.
What do you mean?
It's like going to Baltimore.
Uh-huh.
It's really bad. It's really poor. It's a dump.
But in the hood areas, right?
Bestia, I'm trying to tell you something. The city is the hood.
Holy shit. No
They
fucking
really-
way.
Yeah, they destroyed it. That's what I'm saying. The joke is that you guys claim that Elvis is black. Like they try to claim like Elvis stole our style, but at the same time that you guys ruined like the city where Elvis is from. They destroyed that city. They ruined it. That's why when they're asking about like, hey, would you play basketball or in Memphis, they said no, because there's too many shootings, there's too many armed robberies going on. That's why all the nightclubs, like most of the nightclubs in Memphis, they shut down because there's always shootings.
Is that current? Is that current though? Or is that like in the past? You're talking about in the
last 2
past, or
years?
that
Yeah,
shit still happen?
go Google it. Go Google like Memphis and all that stuff. You'll see it.
Yeah.
You see all the news every time. I got feeds around the country on my Fox app. I get feeds on all like CBS, local ABC, CBS, Fox affiliates around the country, Telemundo and all that stuff, and you'll see this stuff.
Oh shit. Okay. I haven't been keeping up with the news, man. I took a break from social media and the news and all that shit for a bit, man. So I stopped watching.
Oh yeah,
it, so
I know.
what the fuck
Totally
is going on.
understand that. And rightfully so. You should do that to take care of your mindset, because
Right.
But when you look at these guys and they don't like, that's the part that they don't understand. Like they keep saying like, oh, how come they need to leave us alone and we need to create our own black Wall Street? I'm like, you mean like Memphis? Because you're gonna run nothing down the ground. We all know this.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's the part that the thing with Memphis is the same thing was going on with other cities, and they don't want to admit wherever they go they destroy it. They just don't, like Compton. They I hate these fake white Republicans that are MAGA that once in a while they side with the Negro, and they'll like interview black guy. Well, immigration has affected Compton, and there's barely any blacks because illegals pushed us out. I'm thinking to myself, I wish I would talk to that white piece of shit. I said, do you know why you can walk around Compton right now? Because once upon a time, your white ass would never be walking around Compton. If this was 1990, your white ass would not even walk around Compton. They wouldn't even allow you to be over there. You're walking around because Mexicans came in and the crime went down, everything went down to your point that your white ass can go walk around. That's what happened with Compton. I'm
So
sorry
I
to say
mean,
that.
so I guess the reputation, the positive reputation the blacks get is pretty much coming from pretty much just media and Hollywood and commercials, right? That's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
the
And
thing is,
porn.
yeah, but the thing is, Bastia, here's the thing: people are starting to like not consume that stuff anymore. It's just times are changing. Like
You're
every five
right.
years, times are changing. Maybe like we talked like 6 years ago might be a big deal, right? But now, like, bro, like Hollywood's losing a lot of money.
Oh
They're
yeah,
losing, like, it's
I
just
agree.
ridiculous. That's why they're all putting on streaming apps and everything right away. The movie theaters not making as much money they used to. I mean, bro, you see how expensive this shit is to go to a movies right now. Just to watch the fucking Odyssey right now, it costs around what, like 18-20 bucks for a ticket?
I haven't been to the fucking movies in a long ass time, to be honest
That's
with you, man.
that's why. That's
A lot of that stuff lost taste, to be honest, man.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just not what it used to be. Also, the quality of actors have been declining. That's why they gotta keep on these old stars like Matt Damon. Um, they just like like it's just embarrassing because the thing is like what's happening right now is like the popular is going down. People are not consuming like they used to. Same thing with sports like the NBA. They're dropping numbers.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Holy
they're
shit. Okay,
dropping
yeah, I
numbers.
don't know about that. I don't know about
Hip
that
hop.
stuff
Okay,
because I
hip.
don't
Okay,
watch that. I don't watch
if you
basketball or baseball
if you type in hip hop
or football.
decline on Google, you're gonna see a
Uh-huh.
bunch of articles from Billiards, from Vanity, Variety magazine. You're gonna see a lot of articles saying like the like hip hop numbers are in decline. They claim that U.S. aid was actually funding the black what was it, black music, like black rap music. That's
Hmm.
one claim that Walsh made. I just feel like what happened was um ever since the Diddy thing happened, it
Right?
just went really downhill. It was
You
already
think so?
declining a bit.
It
Okay,
was already declining. Yeah, 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 yeah.
it was already declining, but when Diddy came, because remember one thing during that trial, was it 2 years ago this happened? What
Something like
got to
that. Yeah.
me when what got to me was 'cause I read like the scripts and everything, the transcripts. What
Hmm.
got to me when he said the following: I admit that I did all this stuff, but it was consensual. When he said that, and when there's photos of the baby oil in the cloth, the baby oil thing, right? Tons,
Uh,
tons of baby
With
oil.
Diddy?
Yes, there's a baby
The
oil.
fuck?
There's a closet filled with baby oil.
What the fuck? Why
Filled with
baby
them.
oil? Why not just regular fucking lube?
They just do baby oil because like, I know lubricant. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just they have baby oil because they want to. They basically they want to, put in the butthole, make it wider. So black men, when they saw this, they're like, "Oh God!" And they know immediately what that means. It means, "Holy shit! It's nothing but black dudes having gay sex." And it's because remember, the image is that they're hardcore gangsters and thugs, and they've been lying to people. And each
Hmm.
year's been
Yep.
passing, they little by little bit, like for example, MTV Cribs. There was a guy that actually said, "Yeah, it's all fake. Yeah, those are not their houses. That's all fake.
What?
We
Oh
rent
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
house.
Oh yeah, the jewelry, all that shit is fake.
Yeah, they said that we rent a house. Will put some clothes here, and this is like we'll say that this is your house, and then like we'll just air it, and that's it. But it was never their house at all. It's just all
Yeah,
fake.
yeah,
And
I know.
then yeah, then You know, Quad in the Creek.
No, I never heard it. What the fuck is that?
You never heard Quad in the Creek.
I don't know what the fuck that is, dude. What is that? Like a fucking rap group or what?
No. It's a song by a gay black rapper
Uh-huh.
called Quad in the Creek. And black men for the last 2 weeks have been angry at this man because he's alluding to DL homosexual behavior. How it's called Quad in the Creek. Like, shh,
Uh-huh.
quiet. Don't disturb the fishes. I'm here to get fishes means men. So
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
they're quiet on the creek, as in like they're quiet, don't disturb the fishes because I want to fuck a fish. Fish means other men.
Oh, dude, how do you figure that shit out, Cam? Like, what did you how did you know? Is there like a fucking definition for this online or what? How
Listen,
do you
I've
know
been
fish
this for
mean
quite
men?
some time. I've been on this cat. I've been on the Negro for quite some time, for a long time. There's no way up and down about this guy. He talks so much fucking shit, but I know what he's going on. And by the way, this is true. When that song came out, so many black men were pissed off. They were angry. They were because he basically said that most black men are gay. On the DL, and he said that on many interviews that most black guys in the industry are gay, and it's like one and it's a bad but see, like, it's a bad look. You if you're a girl, like, oh, this guy's kind of cute, but it's like it's one thing he's kind of cute and looks like a criminal, or what you doing to, but it's a whole other thing that he's gay. That's
True.
embarrassing. That's like, so like, what's the whole point of me liking the song if the dude's talking about another dude?
Damn. I
That's
mean,
what's happening right now.
I thought gay people were popping and shit. I thought they were being more accepted into society now,
They're,
because of
they're
all the
accepted.
gaydom.
They're accepted. The thing is just not in hip hop. The thing, because remember, hip hop is supposed to display black masculinity and how black men are tough and they're getting there from the
Okay, so
hood.
here's the thing. You know where they got that shit from, Ken? And they
Yeah,
hate me when I say this. They all, that the whole macho bravado look. They got all that shit, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, man. They got it from the Mexican Americans. They got it from the Cholo culture. That's where they
yeah, I
got it
know.
from. They got it from Latinos. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, they just got they saw the Mexicans because that's look. If you see Mexicans, man, right? A lot. Well, it's changing. It's changing. It's changed actually, right? But back in the day, that's where they got it. The whole bravado, like I'm down for my shit. I'm down for my hood. They got it from them. All that shit. Fucking Easy E, Tupac. All these motherfuckers got it from the Mexicans, right? A lot of people don't know that.
yeah.
It doesn't come from Africa. I'll tell you that. They don't have a fucking macho culture in Africa. They don't.
They got the different varieties. It's not even like that at all. They don't even brag about their hoods. They don't even brag. I mean, their whole country is a hood. The last thing they want to deal with. You know what's so sad about this is that a lot of black Americans have been lying to people. Now they're coming, like, for example, like the example of Dave East. I said the other day, I grew up with him. Not grew up with him, but I knew him in high school. I told him
Mhm.
all the time, he's a fake Dominican. He's not a thug dude. He lives in the suburbs of Maryland. He's not a thug guy. Uh, Ice Cube grew up in a middle class household. He's not a thug guy. Dr. Dre's not a thug guy. He's a fake. He did, come on, he did 80s funk music with glitter on and wearing tight clothes and with and just walking around, dancing around. Come on now. How is
It
that?
was all
How?
a show.
Yeah, and the one guy that actually was kind of like actually did stuff was Eazy-E, but he was actually being normal. He wasn't even bragging about that. And then you got Suge Knight, and you got Ray J saying that Suge Knight is a gay dude. He put butter in guys' buttholes. I'm not sure. It's on social media, by the way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Butter, huh? Yeah, that motherfucker took it to a whole new level, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
I mean, Suge
I
Knight,
can't believe it's not butter.
Ray J. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
even
Ray
Vlad
J. I
speaking.
know. I remember Ray J. Back in the day.
Yeah, like this guy here, he's a little bit suspect too. He shouldn't be talking either. Let me go look at this.
You put butter.
Yeah,
That
this is
shit's
the one. This
hilarious,
is the one.
dude. That
This
shit's
is
funny as fuck.
yeah, yeah. This is the one. Let me see this. One second.
Actions are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. I said that on the national news. That shit went viral. And guess what? Niggas thought I was talking about Diddy. That's why I got into it with his sons, because they come press me. I'm like, bro, mind y'all business. Y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. Nigga, I'm talking about Suge, bro. I'm talking about Suge taking niggas, not Diddy. Suge is a big ass raper taker for men, bro.
Holy
I mean,
shit.
a real taker. And he can't deny this, bro. We used to go to the store and get that nigga like 25 sticks of like butter, parquet butter, the sticks. He used to take them back and he used to shove them up niggas' ass and fuck them, bro. And females. It was crazy, bro. I can't even believe that I said that. But since you trying to darken my name, Suge, and trying to say some gay shit about me when you know I got a lot of gay friends and you know the gay community supports me. So you know, like I'm bulletproof unless my dick been in that hole. And if it was, then I'll be celebrated even more because now I'm like one of the flyest, gayest niggas out, but I can't take that credit. I can't do that, bro. And you trying to throw gay shit on me like it's bad to be gay when you know
Is that
that my
true?
dick's only going in pussy holes, bro. It's crazy.
What?
Is that shit true? Did Suge Knight ever respond to that?
There's okay. Several people did say this because remember he actually had a lot of lesbians around him too. There's been several rumors that he has gone with like a lot of bi because remember this was the era of the 90s and remember Diddy was around. This is why right now everyone's really investigating like all these rappers back in the 90s because it's like so he's been doing this for decades, Diddy. He actually admitted that he's been doing this for decades. So it's like, wait a minute. So if Diddy's gay, he's doing all his weird sex acts on other men and women, then who are these other guys then? And that includes Tupac, guys like Suge Knight, because they gone to Diddy parties. Because Diddy parties are basically a bunch of guys having gay sex. That's what's going on. It's nothing but men who are shirtless. And
Holy
that's what's
shit.
happening. The same for Usher. Usher was with Diddy parties at a young age, so they assumed that he was like one of his lovers in the very beginning. Justin Bieber has been linked, and they've been saying that he. This is why when Justin Bieber was talking about this, he said no comment. A lot because
Shit.
he said no
I don't know,
comment.
dude. Really? I mean,
If you start to look at the investigation with Diddy, what he said in that information, it was a trigger. This is why in hip hop, this is why Tariq Nasheed was defending Diddy like crazy. And he pivot and turn around and made about Latinos taking the N-word and Latinos want to take hip hop. He was doing all that shit because the reality of it, he was ignoring the fact that, oh my God, these guys are gay. Because remember, Tyreek actually knows Diddy. He was in one of his videos.
oh shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, look at was it Faith Hill or Faith Evans? I forgot what their name is. Faith was it Faith Evans? With Diddy. Tyreek is there as one of the bodyguards.
Oh fuck. Okay. Damn, you know your shit. I didn't know that. I never followed this shit.
Yeah, if you like look at the rumor between Usher and Diddy, there's a lot of things. Because if you start to investigate this, it's kind of like really messed up.
You know that Tariq Nasheed showed up to my live on TikTok.
Yeah, I remember.
And
that,
I went at it. I went at it with him. Me and him. We were just debating back and forth and shit. Me and him.
No.
That shit was wild. That shit was crazy, man.
But
Tariq's yeah, go ahead.
But that's the thing about these guys. Like they just don't. When Diddy came out and admitted, yes, I do all these things, but it was consensual, and it's like that's when everyone was saying on social media, like, "Yo, he's gay," And then it's like, so, and remember all the Diddy parties, and then the Jay-Z was talked about. He had no comment. They were trying to get Jennifer Lopez, and it says, wait a minute. So that's why J-Lo left, got away from Diddy, because he's like, I'm not doing this weird shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then you gotta look at like all those rappers back in the day that were with Diddy, because Diddy has all these places, like he's everywhere. You know, with Biggie Smalls, they're finding out now that he had transgenders in his music videos. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, they have gay actors. They had gay guys dancing with each other in movie videos. Go look it up. It's right there.
Well, I mean, shit. You got to give it to the gays, right? I mean, they're very spicy. They know how to move. They know how to dance. They're willing to move like no fucking straight man. All right, you got to give it to them. These guys are very creative when it comes to the arts. For some reason, I don't know, dude. It's in them. I don't know if it's the gaydom, but they're very artsy.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Like, do we have gays in our community? Of course. Like Juan Gabriel, we know he's gay.
Yeah,
Like we all know
that's
that.
crazy.
But he just lived his life, and that was it. Like, no one give a crap. But the thing is that the problem I have with the whole Diddy thing was that Black Americans to this day are in denial that he's not a gay man. They literally do think that he's not gay because he represents Black men. And it's like, yeah, like, and he's saying it like but Steve, I don't think you don't understand this. He openly admitted that it's just on record. You can go look at it all you want. He will pay other Black men to fuck his girlfriend. Okay, these guys are big cocks and everything.
Oh, so he's a cuck.
Yes, and he'll be in the corner wearing a hijab, masturbating.
What?
That's on the actual court records. You can go look at the case. It's on there. That's why everyone is like investigating. Yo, this is some weird shit going on. That's why and the thing about Diddy is that since he's not that dumb, he has cameras in all the rooms. So he has set up certain people up. I know he did that. So I was like, hey, listen, you don't want me, like, that's why they're kind of, all these rappers kind of edgy, because it's kind of like, we know, and let's be for real, I don't care you have one gay sex, none of my fucking business, but let's see for what's going on here. He's with underage children.
That's what's going on. No, yeah, that's a big problem right there. Oh yeah,
that's the problem right there. And that's reality. They're through underage boys and girls.
Have they ever found like the people, the underage kids that they were with? Have they ever interviewed?
I mean, he's guilty for basically sex trafficking, because Cassidy was basically a sex slave. They got him on sex trafficking. That's why he's in jail right now. But I was something like, no, you gotta get him the children market. He is a pedophile. Like, and the thing, he's protected because he knows so many secrets, because so many celebrities know who he is. He knows so many people that he's like, yeah, I got you on camera. That's why the FBI raided his mansion in Miami, and they're like, we're going to investigate everything. That's when the FBI found all the baby oil thing, and it's like, holy crap, because we know what that means. You're having anal sex with other men. And another thing is kind of creepy they found out is that there were toys, not sex toys, kids' toys.
Ah, shit. Yeah, fuck that.
So there's one thing that you're gay, and this is going on. Yo, like, this is why, and that's why a lot of the rap music, the industry is really going bad right now. Because now it's linked to all of this stuff. Like, this is on a level of this, like they can, but Bad Bunny's gay. Okay, so what? He's gay, but he's not doing this shit. He's not doing this.
Exactly.
He's not like he's not beating up mixed women and dragging their hair and beating them up, and then next day he tells 2 male strippers to go to fuck my girlfriend while I'll be masturbating in the corner. Like that's not Bad Bunny's not doing that. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just like he's not doing that. Like, so what? Oh, he's bisexual. Okay, so what? But he's not doing that. Don't you just say that like there's a big difference? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, and the ever since the Diddy thing came out, then it had all these other domino effects. That's why Snoop Dogg doesn't say a word about him. Dr. Dre doesn't say any word about it. Other artists doesn't say anything. Even Suge Knight, the guy that went against him in the 90s, he didn't want to say certain things because he knew that he has a bad record too. Because there's been rumors like he's been sleeping with a lot of transgenders before. Yes. And this goes even back with LL Cool J and all these other guys.
Oh shit! Yeah. Holy fuck! Really? Way back when, huh?
Yeah, that goes. You know, Africa Bombada, the guy that did Planet Rock, he got caught. We got busted for underage kids.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Since the 80s. Yeah, so this is why like what's happening with hip hop is like it's just a damage effect right now because it's like no one's touching right now because why do you think Beyonce started making country music now?
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like that's the thing. Like after like you know the thing is that like you know she's getting away from this stuff. Jay-Z the same thing. They're all trying to get away from this stuff. But bro, like, why do you think Jay-Z's upset? Like, oh, I don't know that, and I don't know these guys. No, you do know. You know what's going on in these places. You know, there's a lot of underage kids and all that stuff. A lot of trannies. A lot of this stuff is weird. And come on now. That's why hip hop's like a massive hit right now. Why do you think black guy? Have you noticed something recently? A lot of black people are trying to be cowboys all of a sudden.
Right. Yeah, I've
that's
seen that.
They're because they're running away from this shit. What happens to the hardcore thug gangsters? Oh, I forgot. They're fucking each other in the ass. That's why you try to be a cowboy now. That's why I'm trying to be country singers right now. All of a sudden,
Man, they better not bring their fucking gaydom, dude.
Oh, I think something too late about that crap. And by the way, white Americans are not on that. White Americans should not be talking either because they do some weird shit too. Because let's see for real, Clyde David was the main one he's the one that actually taught that crap to Diddy. Clyde Davis, he's dead right now, but he's up there. Listen, man. Again, this is why Bastille. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. American music is not something they used to. I'm like, of course it's not. Look at you guys. You're weirdos. Look what's going on. Like, why do you think people will stop? Like, American music is not popular like they used to like before. Maybe we talked before, it was probably more, but nowadays, no. No one's really listening to a lot of American music no more. I mean, rock music is dead. Hip hop is dying. Like the last stage is probably what like pop and country music. But again, like
and I think these motherfuckers they saw this shit coming. They knew that it was in the decline, and I think this is probably part of the reason why they keep creating all these movements, right? To kind of reinvent themselves, right? ADOS, FBA, all that shit. It's a way to kind of like reinvent themselves in a way. That's wild, man. Yeah, so we are in a position right now. What about fucking Latinos, dude? What the fuck are we gonna do? Like right now is a perfect time to take over the industry.
Well, that's another thing too, or better yet, get away from it. Like that. That's one thing. That's one narrative I heard because it's kind of like let's create our own shit, get away from this shit because it's just but still, you understand like the scandals coming out of that Diddy case opened a big wide of everything. It really did. Like if you read the reports on Diddy and even didn't Justin Bieber was an eyewitness or something like that. He was trying to interview him, like what you saw over there, because they were trying to get him on rape charges on what he was doing. But the thing about it was like he, and people are now asking like, these one hit wonder people, like I wonder like why you were a one hit wonder. Maybe you just didn't want to follow the orders, whatever. But it is kind of a little bit suspect because, and I'm just gonna say it right now, just me walking around. Let's be for real. Black guys are very feminine right now. You notice that? You notice with black guys, Misty, like you noticed recently, they're getting more skinnier and they look very effeminate.
You know what I've noticed, in here in the Southwest, man. It's like I think it's gotten to them. The message's gotten to them. You guys are just too fucking like nobody likes you. And what I've noticed, I've been paying attention in the way they behave. Some of them are becoming a little bit more docile, like less aggressive, less
Yeah.
thuggish now, and more like, "Oh, please, ma'am. Oh, excuse me, sir." Like more nice, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a fucking good thing, man. I kind of like them when they were. I think it's better to keep them like they were.
But
Yeah, dude.
I mean, because they can't be the hardcore DMX guy anymore. I mean, even DMX had drag queens on his music videos.
Oh shit,
Misty,
even that guy, huh?
yeah, there's a song. Where was that? Where the dogs at? Where the hood at? They had guys in trannies and like not tranny, but like guys who were like gay because he was trying to remember the prison culture. So he had like gay dudes over there. Yeah, it's in the music video. Go look it up. It's right there.
Shit.
In front of our own eye. And that's what I'm saying. Everyone's going back now and just reanalyzing the whole thing. Like even Biggie Smalls said about what was it? Your dad look good, I'll suck his dick or something like that. I forgot the verse where he said about sucking your dad's dick.
What? That's fucking crazy, man. I can't believe, man, we didn't fucking pay attention to these lyrics back in the day.
No one. Yeah, no one was. That was the thing. Like he was like, I'm gonna type it right now. He said something about sucking some daddy's dick or something like that.
Holy shit.
Like you look so good, I'll suck your dad's dick or something like that. Like
So what's gonna become of the black community now? Like how are these
I
guys
don't
gonna
know.
reinvent
Like
themselves? Like what are they gonna pull out now? What? Are they gonna be like the next whites now? Is that what they're trying to do? Or are they trying to be like Latino now? Polite and all, hardworking and all. Because that's what I'm seeing. A bunch of these motherfuckers are out there doing DoorDash, Uber, fucking all kinds of shit. I'm like, holy shit, it's a bunch of these motherfuckers. I thought they were supposed to be lazy, but they're out here hustling now.
yeah, it's just yeah, it is weird. That's just the reality of it. It is a weird time. Honestly, I realized this with them. Like a lot of black Americans, like they're really, really became more effeminate. That's why I noticed a lot of gay black guys walking around.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit too.
There's a lot of gay rappers, like just gay black men. Like I swear to God, growing up, it was. I mean, they did existed, but it wasn't like this. Where so many gay black guys like at it every because there's a place in Washington D.C. called U Street, and it's just filled with gay black men. It's crazy. It's like gay black men and a bunch of black women, like they're all hanging out together. And there's so many of them. It's like what the hell's going on?
Yeah, well, society opened the doors to them. They're more accepted now. It's okay to be gay now and nowadays, right? Trans, gay, all this stuff, right? I mean, it's no hiding it anymore. They're out in the open.
So many. I've talked about this many times off of YouTube. There's so many transgenders coming up and talking about black men. Like, yo, like, like this guy's black. He has wife and kids, but he gives me mad money and stuff like that. Even who was the guy that they were rumored to? Brian McKnight, the singer. They were saying that he slept with transgenders, and in fact that he was willing to pay an operation. Like this is
What?
like let me see right here.
That's
Is
just
this
wild.
the one? No, let me see right here.
Say what? When I met you, I admit my first thought was a trick.
Okay. Let me see this. I'm sorry, I can't really play it because that's like the weird thing. I can't because like the audio. But he mentioned about dicks. What's the song, guys, about that? What's the one where he talked about sucking someone's dick? You know, this is what I'm trying to tell people all the time. Like, it's kind of crazy to even say that. Wait. He said that I seen Vlad TV where a black dude claimed that black dudes were the original cowboys. Yeah. That, you know, like that's the thing. And by the way, Vlad TV, man, like that guy, he's obsessed with prison talk. You know, like, yo, like I'm telling you, you ever heard about this guy, Purple Passion?
Purple Passion? No, I don't know who the fuck that guy is. He sounds like he's a trans though.
No, it's a story. Purple Passion, the famous booty bandit.
Oh fuck, I don't know. I'm not into that shit.
Look, see, I told you. They're all like, you know, you
Well,
get in the
shit, but I
shower.
mean, you know, at least you're covering it, man.
Like,
Hold on,
you
Vlad.
know,
You know what I heard? Is it true that Vlad is a Jew?
I think so. Yeah, Jewish, Ukrainian descent. I'm telling you, Vlad. Like, if I type in Vlad, I say prison. It's like prison rape or something like that. It's like I see. Like, look at this. Fredo Bang on seeing men gain their man who took in prison. Eddie Mathis seeing young guys in prison get gang raped by 30 older men.
God damn.
It's like Dwayne Curry being sent to men's prison as trans woman, sexually assaulted at the prison. It's like asking
China Mac.
China Mac, like, the only way to avoid giving up booty in prison is stabbing. He gotta die. It's like Terrence Gangster Williams on games inmates play to take men's butts in prison. Boozy on being on death row. I've seen guys knock out inmates and violate them. China
Dude, I don't
Mac
know,
on men getting turned out and sold in prison calls it peanut butter.
You know what, dude? I wonder how much of this shit is truly true. It's true, or are they just using this as a popular talking point because it's controversial?
Well, you know what? I look at all angles about this. I will say this: if you step outside, a lot of black Americans have gone a little bit softer. They've acted more.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I'm trying to say. It does correlate. You know what? This starts to make sense. I mean, you guys are effeminate. You sit there. You guys are colorist. You say you hate your women. You want to date out all the time. You got a thing for liar people. You're desperate to claim anyone black, but actual black people yourselves. And I just come to this conclusion. Like, I think you guys are gay. I'm sorry. Like, the way they harass Dominicans, like I literally saw a bunch of Dominicans, like on the day, not saw, but like on the Instagram, black men will literally grab them and try to like literally like ask Dominicans, and they pick the most lightest, like yet so bright Dominican kids. And the thing about with them is that they will say, "Are you black or not?" And they say, not really. And I can tell right away the way he was talking, it had a gay vibe. It's like, yo, bro, why are you talking to these Dominican guys and trying to tell them that they're black? Like, what's up with this stuff? But the way these black guys are saying it, it does come off kind of gay. and it's just like, and people are starting to see it too. And you see a lot of girls, and you don't believe me, a lot of girls are talking about this too. Because they're starting to connect the dots a little bit. Like, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, why are you talking, like, why are you shitting on women so much? Like, what is this? Like, what's going on? Like, why you have daddy issues? Like, what's going on? And they're coming out more and more. I think it was like a couple, I think it was like 2 white girls admitted that, like, I dated a black guy and he there's domestic violence. And he said the following, that his dad raped him. And that, like, you know, or the uncle raped it, and then he asked them, "Hey, why don't you call the police?" And then that's when the I think, like, the women or the family said, "Don't do that because we don't want any more black men in prison."
Oh shit.
That's the mental illness. Like, you know, I've talked to black women off of YouTube that disagree with me. I always tell them this, like, listen, this is what's happening. You know that these, if you watch that show, what's that show called? Posh? What's that show all the transgenders are? And like they're like all that weird crap.
What the fuck?
It's on FX.
I don't know, dude.
It's called Posh. Yes. They were literally, it was exposing the Negro. Like, he's literally like bending over transgenders and all that stuff. I'm like, oh my god, like it was embarrassing. I was like, yo, these people on these like platforms, they really are exposing the Negro. Like, yo, like, you guys are weird. Like, and what was it? The story? What was one of the story where they said it was based on a true story where the black guy will beat up his transgender girlfriend or whatever crap because, like, he won't admit that he's gay or something, and he'll wake up and start beating up the tranny. I'm like, it's like the hell's wrong? But the better question is, why don't you admit that you guys are gay and just call it like it is and just live your life?
Right.
There's actually are gay black guys that said that even when you say that, they still want to be in the DL because they want the benefits of sleeping with women and still be seen as a man, but engage in homosexuality, but still see himself as a man. Because they believe in their mind that if they don't say that basically they don't want to align with white people or some wishes like that with whiteness. Mm-hmm. It's a weird thing, but the truth of the matter is, let's be for what's going on. These kids are getting molested.
Yeah, I heard that before. I've heard black women say that a lot of that shit exists in the black community, where there's a lot of pedophilia and child molestation, within the family, you know, cousins and fucking siblings and all that shit. Man, that's weird.
Yeah, when you go with the butt breaking part and you go into that discussion and it starts to make sense. So when I first think about butt break, I think Diddy, because what he will do is that he'll turn out men. He will like say, "You want to be in this industry? You gotta open your mouth." That's how. You know, these kids, and you know what? These kids are poor. They have no money. They want to buy the flyest stuff, and Diddy will pay these young boys stuff and everything, but he'll fuck them. Now, if he's doing that, then we gotta look at the other stuff going on, because even that show, The Wire, I look at that show again a little bit differently now, because in The Wire, it did show a black guy being gay and giving stuff to younger men. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, if this is going on with that, there's gotta be other ones as well. Because remember, they're all wearing, fur coats. They got the long pinky ear, the little earring on the side. They got the long nails that grow out longer. You know, you really step back and really think about them, like, yo, like, and you got another thing too, is that why are some of your sons are gay? Like, look at Ghost Killer. his son is a gay dude. He raps how his dad's a deadbeat. That's what I'm not. I got you know about that Ghost Killer? Like,
I don't even know who the fuck that is, man.
Ghostface Killer. Yeah, his son. It's his son. He's a rapper. And the thing is like, look, I was like, that's him.
Ghostface the Killer. Oh, hold on. Him? Yeah, okay. That's his name. I've seen him before, but I didn't know that's what he called himself.
That's his son right there.
What?
Yeah. A lot of these, like,
Yeah,
they're
I'm out of the loop, man.
Yeah, a lot. Okay, they're looking a lot. Like, for example, the daughters, like, some of them come out being bisexual or lesbians.
Uh-huh.
And the thing is like, yo, why are all your daughters like lesbians? Like, what's going on here? Like, you know, and now one argument could be, oh, because it's the industry, they want this, what they do as a ritual. That's one thing. That's true. I agree at that point. But another thing I have to say, but it is kind of true.
Yeah, you think so? The whole ritual thing?
Yeah, that might be one thing, but let's be for real. There's a lot of gay guys in the black community. I think they knew this. They didn't want to say anything. Even DMX was molested as a kid. He later confessed to that. There's something going on with the black community they don't want to talk about. And this is a reason why, like I say, yo, what's really going on in your community? And they don't want to admit what's going on. Instead, what they do, look at this bags, they're racist. I heard that you guys screw around with underage little girls. My response is, well, you screw underage little boys. What do you mean to do about that? Because this is the thing I'm trying to tell you. Black men in this country, they rather accept that Diddy is a rapist and a criminal than the fact that he's gay. To this day, they still think that he's a straight man.
No, of course not. I mean, no, you got to be pretty stupid. I mean, after all the evidence, all this shit, you know, that they presented. Yeah, come on.
Not our opinion. Not an opinion. Just straight up facts. That dude's gay. That's a gay black dude. And he's going around being weird. He's going around, and all the other black dudes that they're hanging around with him, they partake in that stuff. And now since everything exposed, everyone's trying to hide, and even the women that slept with these rappers are all hiding all of a sudden. Like remember the days when they're like bragging about a black guy? Now they're all hiding. Especially Becky. They're hiding. Like, Becky, what happened to you? I thought you like black men all of a sudden. Oh no.
Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on with that? I mean, no, hold on. No, the whole white chick loving black guys, that's still going on.
That's still going on, but now it's not as open like it used to. They're kind of quietly, like, because the thing is it's not like the 2010s, the 2000s with all the wigger shit going on. The thing is that right now Becky is still trying. Now, what Becky's doing right now is she's trying to be conservative and country and God and be like pro MAGA and all this weird shit that she's doing right now, like the trad white thing.
Yeah, I think what I've been watching is that, you know, the whole BLM, you know, all the bullshit that we've been talking about, you and me on TikTok and everything. You've been talking, everything we've been talking about. It's died out, man. And I think people have come to their senses, and a lot of people have woken up and said, you know what, man, maybe, you know, this shit is kind of stupid. You know, this whole victim mentality and all this bullshit. So I think there's a turnaround. I think the conservatives have kind of won some people over
Well,
the
yeah,
years.
because you know why? Because of the greatest thing of all time, cell phones. When you got a black man attacking a white woman at a randomly and starts
Hmm.
beating her up, like, do you like these black guys don't understand is like you do realize when it's on social media for everyone to see, or the time when that black guy slashed that Ukrainian immigrant woman, do
Oh
you
yeah, and
think,
the subway,
yeah, or still the bus.
the bus.
When you
Okay,
yeah, when you do that, okay, when you do that shit, um, the thing is that like white women will see that and like I'm not gonna fucking be even near you. And you're kind of seeing that right now. They don't want to deal with them because you know back in the days when it would be when Becky would be in the hood and be a wigger, you
yeah,
know those days. Yeah, those days are over. Becky wants nothing to do with these people. Like she
times
just
have
not.
changed.
Yeah, change, and that's why they're pushing the conservative Ella Langley type of music, pushing that country, God country, because she's washing her dirty hands. Like, okay, I'm
So
stop.
so these motherfuckers are following wherever Becky goes. These motherfuckers are following Becky because they want that. They want that fucking snow bunny. This is why
Yeah,
I
so
keep
now,
seeing a
yeah,
bunch of these blacks fucking
that's
mhm.
why you notice now a lot of black dudes. They're more, let's say, skinnier, more softer. You notice that they're not more bulky like they used to anymore. Um, they're also changing their music now. Like they're trying to be more
Yeah.
country. They're trying to be more quote unquote patriotic. They're trying to talk
Oh
to
fuck no,
like
dude. Get them the fuck out.
okay, you know this guy Fro what's his name Frojax. There's like a channel here. Um
Are you talking about the guys, two white guys that debate
yeah
black
yeah
guys?
yeah. Look at
Oh
this.
yeah, dude, I checked them out before. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're nationalists, right?
Yeah, white nationalists. Like look, the
Hmm.
fact that the fact that this is a white guy, right? The fact that he's talking like this and they're agreeing when he says, You're a smart Negro. We'll accept your applause here." And it's like
But
they like this is the thing, like they're trying to do that whole like they're pivoting because they know that their community's falling apart. And or it's that or it's the FBA crowd. Like we're delineating from everybody. We're trying to be our own community. Screw you guys. It's all about us, and you know all
see,
that
but the
weird
thing is that
shit.
they can't really be their own community though, because from what I've seen, the white man is always involved. The white man or the white woman is always involved, holding their hands, helping them out. They're not doing shit on their own.
No, they're not.
The white man's always there helping them.
And let's see for real. Like, I'm sorry, white men are do like the fact they help them. It's just weird the relationship between black and white men because it does come off like a little bit homoerotic. That's why I think they're just weird. I think that see, this is why I keep talking about like the like when black and white people from our countries come to the United States, they don't really when they see them like they kind of don't relate to them because they do come off like the guys here do come off very effeminate because it is weird. It's like if you're if you're a white nationalist, why are you engaging in conversation with black dudes? Why?
Exactly.
Why would you do that? Who cares? Like they're messed up. And if you're a black nationalist or you're for black people, like why do you care? Why do you care? You talk to these people, like get away from them. And the thing about they kind of like need each other in a way. It sounds kind of weird because in order for Black Americans to speak their talking points, they need to feel like they're being under submerged. You know what I mean? And for the same thing with white America, if you notice with white Americans right now, this whole fake ass pro nationalist shit, it's like we got this is a country. Listen, this video, I'm actually on the comment sections. I'm not
Yeah.
joking to you. They have sat there and literally told me Canelo Alvarez is a brown man.
Who said that?
These white American people. This is I
What?
said This is how stupid you are. Like, wait a minute. Clearly, with my eyes, he's not brown. Clearly, he's a ginger. He's literally white, but he's not white in your eyes. You see the mental illness?
Right?
That's why I keep telling you, like, there's something wrong with Americans. Like, there's something mentally off. And I know what they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to reinvent themselves because right now it's a bad English overall. I mean, let's see for what's going on in this country. Around the world, people hate your guts. You're dragging other people in a war that no one's getting involved in. I mean, the Strait of Hormuz thing is a disaster. Everything's going up. No one wants to deal with you guys, and it's like, and right now they're trying to go and elect like presidents in Latin America, especially South America, that'll be pro-Trump people, but they're weirdos. I mean, I don't like Gustavo Petro from Colombia, but if you look what's going on with that new president, it's a Bestia. The guy was basically getting high fives like a little kid, and during the earthquake. Like, what the fuck is what is this?
Well, I think, look, man. Fuck, dude. There is a little bit of I don't like this shit, man, but there is a little bit of conspiracy in there too. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So the US, they've changed their ways, and you're right. And I've been saying this too. There is times of changing, right? The US now, back in the day, they used to go into Latin America, steal the resources, and they still are. They're doing it in a different way, right? But it's different now. They used to go in there, destabilize, stage coups, all this shit. Right now, it's different now. It's different now because they saw that China and Russia had a lot of influence in Latin America. They say, oh, shit, look, if we don't step up and do something, man, China and Russia are just going to take over Latin America, right? So what they're doing now is they're helping Latin American countries out now. Look at fucking Bukele. Look at Colombia. Look at Argentina, right? These guys are the favorite fucking people of Trump, of the United States right now. Trump loves them. They're helping these guys out. Who do you think is giving them all the equipment to fight the gangs in El Salvador? The United States. All their shit that they have, it comes from the United States. Something's going on in there, man. Something's going on. The U.S. has its nose in there. I don't want to get too into it, man, because it does get a little bit conspiratorial, but they are doing things are different now. And now I heard that Hollywood wants to get into these countries now because Hollywood's doing it so poorly here in the United States. They want to do like their own Hollywood Latino version in Latin America. Yeah. And people are like, oh, hell no. No, don't bring that shit over here because we know what Hollywood does or has done in the United States, and we don't want that shit over here in Latin America.
Oh my God. Like, they know already what's going to happen. Like, I mean, like they're gonna push all that weird shit with them. It's just like, nah. I mean, you know what's crazy about you ever watched the movie the Odyssey, right? You know what's so weird about there's a movie called The Odyssey from Christopher Nolan. There's a recent movie that came out. Okay.
Oh, really? Is it good?
Yeah, it's okay.
What's it about?
The Odyssey play where the Greek the poem of Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
The guy was walking, like the siren, he's like away, he's trying to come back home, like that kind of thing. So
gotcha.
Yeah, so basically, like, what's happening is that like the Odyssey, there was a girl there that's actually transgender to she's a trans man. Okay, as an example. Notice right away that they're up for the fact that the Hela Troy, whoever that woman was played by a black woman, but the fact that there's actually a trans man playing another man, they're not upset about that stuff. Let me explain to you like what's going on with Hollywood, and that's how messed up people are with this. If they were to go to these countries in Latin America, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just gonna if they keep pushing that crap, they're gonna get in a big trouble over there, because that's one thing they kind of don't tolerate is stuff like that. Here in the USA, I mean, they cuckold the entire society here. You go down there, it's like they don't want to deal with this shit.
Not yet,
They just
Cam.
go.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, but
Not
that's
yet,
the whole
man.
point.
Because there are always sellouts. There are always going to be women,
Oh, no. That's
Latino
the whole
women
point.
that are going to sell out. There's always going to be Latino guys that are going to sell out. The
Here's the thing.
putos, dude. The gay guys,
but
they're
here's
going to
the thing,
sell
here's
out
the
to
thing.
Hollywood.
This is why, like, for example, right? If you notice this, here we were about to say this. Trump said in the first presidency, hey, we are not going to give money away to these countries no more. And look what he's doing right now. He's giving $3 billion to Colombia right now. The guy, you gotta look at the guy. He's weird. Like, he's literally going around saying, "Yeah, man, come over here, bomb my country. Yeah, come over here." This guy, this is the same. The president of Colombia rejected Mexico to help him. They rejected all these countries except for the United States.
Are you serious? Okay, like I said, I haven't been watching the news, man. I've been taking a break from everything, man. I didn't fucking know that because I know they recently had a huge ass earthquake, right? I heard that it was like a 7 point something. So you say that Mexico tried to reach out and try to send them some aid, and they said, "Fuck no, we don't fuck with Mexico."
Yeah.
Why?
It's just it's a political move. That's the thing. Like, it's just weird. The guy, there's something that there's something weird about this guy. Like,
You think he might be a plant? You think he might be a puppet?
Oh yeah, I mean, you could, because he was calling for fucking Israel. I'm like, Joe, this is Colombia.
Oh yeah, he is. He is.
Look at it.
Look, Kim, but this is what I'm telling you. You see, the puppets of today, they're different now. They're different. Now what they're doing is they're winning people over because they have to give them something. In order for people to, like, for example, Bukele, look how many times did they have to change the constitution so he can be reelected? Why? He's giving something to the people now. This is how they're winning people over now. They're not staging coups anymore the way they used to.
This is the guy. I think he's weird. I mean, I'm sorry, but
Doesn't it kind of look like Bukele?
Yeah, it's you know what's so weird about this is that I didn't like Gustavo Petro. I think he was crap. I thought that's a bad president. This is even worse. How can you come from a shitty left winger to a shitty ass right winger? Like what is going on with this? And same with Peru. Like, why did you elect the daughter of a guy that ran away the money and went to Japan, and you elect the daughter? Like, the hell's going? Like, yo, and like, of course, Trump supports the president of Peru because her goal was to get rid of the Chinese out of these ports.
Right.
Okay, and gives a good move in at the United States. Okay, and like it's weird. Like, and these recent presidents, man, this guy is the weirdest one, man. He's weirder than Javier Milei, and that guy's weird.
Yeah, he's weird as fuck too, dude.
I don't like the president of Argentina. Yo, that guy is so creepy. He has this devil look on his face. I'm like, yo, this guy looks like.
I was gonna ask you, man, what's been going on in Latin America with passport bros in Colombia, man?
Oh, they're getting killed over there. They're still there, but they're losing. The mayor of Medellin has gone to war against them, right? Did you hear about that?
Well, I heard they were getting all drugged up and kidnapped and all that shit. But it's been a while.
It's worse.
Okay, well that's good. Shit.
Those Colombian people are destroying the F out of those people. Like, it's making, because they're over social media. And now, since what happened to that dude, I think his name was Fred. His name is called Fred. This black guy in Brazil, they caught him with little toys.
Oh yes, I heard about that guy.
Yeah, little toys and puppets he was trying to get an underage kid, and
What the
now since Brazil tagged him as like a criminal organization because they register the passport bro as a criminal organization. They're being harassed. They had to reinvent their image now. It's like, yo, black dudes.
I know that guy. What was his name again? Holloman.
Yeah,
I know now he's in Africa now, right?
yeah, because they kicked him out. Like it's like,
Shit, I love that.
and now since that guy was caught with those kids, right? Now they're saying, yo, you're into pedophile, you're into little children. And a lot of black men are really pissed off with that shit. And like they don't understand, like, bro, like you guys screw yourselves up all the freaking time. Even when you go to bra, you screw. I mean, my goodness, they had to listen. There's so many guys leaving the passport bro movement because now it's like you steaming with pedophiles. That's what's happening. And there's so many stories of black men getting drugged, white guys getting drugged. Remember the Jewish guy? I don't know about this Jewish dude went to a brothel in Colombia. He got killed. It's like he got killed over there. Yeah. Because he was trying to look for an underage kid. It's like, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. And they don't understand, like, again, like it's just so bad right now with the passport bros. Yeah, he's pushing the paddleboard trade. How are you guys not informed geopolitically? Chill Capo's out of Colombia. Floyd. Chromo rested Brazil. Chill Capo, Angel Watch. They're on. You know what? New York City, the future has been exposed to be a chomo. Yeah, pedophile. Yeah, one after another, they're being exposed. Chill couples are. You know that the mayor of Medellin showing pictures of their faces out right now. It's like what?
I love that shit, man.
Yeah, the passport bros, they're getting drugged all the time, murdered. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's just so many.
All right, but check this out though. I was listening to this Haitian guy talking last time on Instagram, and it looks like they're trying to change. It looks like they don't want to stop, right? They're going to continue doing their shit in Colombia, but they're changing the operations now. Now, from what I understand from that video, from that message, it was supposed to be like an encrypted, encoded message. From what I get from that shit is, okay, so Colombia, they don't want us to do this shit over here with them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a bunch of Latinas, a bunch of Colombians, and we're going to fly them out to Jamaica. And from Jamaica, we're going to distribute these Latinas into other parts of the Caribbean. And the African Americans are going to go down there and have fun. And this is how we're going to keep banging these Colombian Latinas. Instead of coming to Colombia, we're going to fly them out there.
Ridiculous.
That's what I got from his message.
I mean, I think also another thing, until you do know to try to dollarize the peso rate in Colombia, you know, you're about that rate.
Oh, what?
Yeah, trying to dollarize
They better not fucking do it.
I mean, if they do that, then the passport will be screwed because, like, there goes your cheat codes because everything be expensive now for them to even go down there. This is why I keep telling you about these passport bros. Like, everywhere you guys go, like, there's always an issue. It's
Man,
like it's
fucking sucks for them.
Yeah, it does. That's why I'm thinking, like, that's why kind of like I started laughing. Okay, well, I stopped making these videos. Then, like, okay, then I thank God it was years of me doing this, and like finally it's over. Not over, but you know, it's like it's being exposed. I mean, come on now. when Vice TV is doing it on you.
I don't think it's over. I don't think it's
No,
over. I
not
think these
over.
motherfuckers they're just gonna reposition themselves.
Yeah, it's not over. It's just that they are just being exposed more. It's embarrassing. So what they're gonna do is just reinvent themselves again, like always, and just go. I'm sorry, it's just embarrassing because like, dude, Black Americans they shoot themselves all the time in the foot. Like it's like you guys like I'm a hardcore gay. Remember, what was it? I'm a hardcore thug gangster. Girls want me to become a thug. Then you say, oh shit, they're all gay. So let's all be these posh, preppy, not preppy, but like suit guy wearing, like guys that are like high value men. Well,
Right.
that didn't work. That didn't work because like the economy's going downhill. That did not work. And now they try to reinvent themselves and try to be cowboys and spend hours on social media saying we were the original cowboys. And they're spending more time trying to convince people that they're original cowboys and that they're indigenous. It's I mean, it's like they have to do this because it's an embarrassment what's going on. Like, yo, like you guys can't hold yourselves together.
So now they're trying to be a little bit more pacifist, right? The less aggressive Negro, the less ghetto Negro. That's what I've seen. That's what I'm observing.
Yeah, the less.
Shit.
Yeah, that's.
I even see some of these motherfuckers holding the door for people now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? That's not the Negro I know.
Oh, the Negro would try a cap on you. Yo, don't look at me funny, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you, little bit. Yeah, like this is why, like I told you, like the
there's a new wave of the Negro coming.
Yeah, they have a different name. Like they aren't repositioned. They continue the same rip. Yeah, they will, but they gotta rebrand themselves because sooner or later, it's all gonna pop up and be all these weird. But they're gonna rebrand themselves. But it's gonna be the same thing. It's. I'm sorry to say this, but like, Black Americans ruin themselves, and they do it like even by accident or purpose. I don't know what it is. It's like they're cursed or something. It's like you try they start a movement and it's a disaster. It's like because right now they're doing two things: they're trying to be proud of being quote unquote foundational Black Americans, or they're trying to be this conservative Christian country singer, and then they want to lecture about you how they're indigenous to they'll sit there and say we're the original cowboys and go on their FBA panels and say that we are indigenous to this land and that we don't look like the ones from West Africa.
It was last week that I took an Uber. I had my car at the dealer getting serviced, and I took an Uber, dude, just to cruise around there while I waited. And a black guy picked me up in his fucking car, his little fucking hybrid car and shit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was listening to fucking Christian gospel music the whole fucking time. I'm like, wait a minute, man, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I'm seeing it. So these motherfuckers they organize themselves, dude. Gee, this is one of the things that, although, I talk shit about them and criticize them and all that shit, but I do have to give it to these motherfuckers that they know how to organize and get the word around.
Yeah, that because at the end of the day, they know that the truth of the matter is this: they got one thing leverage they do have compared to the other groups is that they actually do social media very well. I will give credit to Black Americans doing that. They do a good job with social media. That's how they do very quickly. Because the thing about it is, unfortunately, is like I know what they did. Like, okay, hip hop is dying. We gotta reinvent ourselves. We gotta stop trying to be niggas. We have a cleaner image. And they're trying. The first was a high value thing that didn't work. But now they're trying to be like foundational Black Americans or like country cowboy people. And within foundational Black Americans, it's like we're delineating from other people. We are our own ethnic group. and that we are proud people, and that you need to get out of my fucking country. So they got that mixture of like, you know, like conservatism involved, like that because they copy from white nationalists. Now all of a sudden they're against immigration. You know, we don't want people diluting our blood. They're saying all this stuff. Like they're
copying, dude. They're copying what fucking Latinos have been saying all this fucking time.
Yeah,
I swear to God, these motherfuckers have been listening to us. That's the exact same shit. I don't know if you said it, but I've been saying that shit on other socials. We don't want to fucking dilute our fucking blood.
Well, that's that's the thing. Now they're trying to reinvent themselves, trying to be as like, because I noticed with their talking points, they have copied a lot of right winger conservative people. Because when you talk about immigration, they're like, no, we don't want this because you take our resources, and that you people come here and you need to like submit to us, and like kind of like weird thing, and kind of like, you know, submit to our culture, you know, but like this sounds like a white nationalist stuff. They just rebrand it as foundational black, and they're doing it in a way like we're defending ourselves because you're the evil aggressors. Just like the white nationalists, they come off as you're coming to us. We are the victims. We have to stand up for ourselves. So they always want to be in that vision. It's the same concept. They want to be in a victim role, and they feel like I had to attack you because you are aggressor. And that's the whole thing with foundational Black Americans. But that's because the other movements failed. Because let's be for real, they are realizing that the blacks are coming in, do not respect Black Americans. They're realizing that. They're realizing that most black order countries, they just don't, you know, they're trying to reinvent themselves. And it's just like, you know, we're foundational, and Tariq Nasheed is part of this. And the weird thing about this is like they're still trying to find a way to get into I'm sorry, but this is kind of true. They still want to find themselves be gracious into it. Now remember, they don't call themselves pro-blacks. They don't say they're pan-Africans. They don't say that stuff anymore. They changed the verbiage. Now they're foundational Black Americans. We have been here since the inception of the country, and they reinvigorate this whole idea that we are indigenous and that we have no connection to Africa. We were always here and stuff like that. Look at the Olmec heads. That's us. And now they're reinventing themselves. Now they're saying stuff like, oh my God, we need closed borders. Before, but you know, when we were talking, you know, Bastia, it was like, you know, they wanted blacks to come in to boost their numbers. That way they can be, you know, the numbers will favor to them. Remember that? They wanted to bring like blacks, wanted like, yeah, we need them, and Hispanic people are racist, right? Now they stopped doing all that shit. Now you see the Haitian, like, you know, before they support Haiti and all, now like get the fucking Haitians out of here. Like they're trying to pretend to be foundational Black Americans. Why if they go and ask these black, like, where are your parents from? What part of the South are they from? And it's like, you know, if you're not from the South, you know, you are fake. You're not foundational Black American, and then these people are cosplaying us, and then they wish they were us, and all. It's just different verbiage. But the Negro doesn't think I don't know this. Negro, you have to reinvent yourself because you know what's happening to you guys. You know your community's falling apart. You know you're doing all this stuff. And trust me when I say this to people, they're still dating out. They still want to get liar mixed children. They don't like themselves. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but guys like Tariq Nasheed, he knows this.
But that's part of the reinventing.
Yeah.
They want in the future, they want to be, look, essentially they're doing the same thing that they've been accusing us of doing, right? Which is mejorar la raza. That's what they're fucking doing.
Yeah.
Give it 10 to 15 years. The ones that are going to be the representative of the Black community now are going to be the mulatto looking motherfuckers. Yeah, that's going to be the new Black.
Yeah, that's their mascot. And on top of that, remember one thing about Black Americans too, like they're so fucked up in the head, like they're just dumb. Like not dumb per se, but like it's just the people that follow them are dumb. But the ones in charge, these little groups and everything, they're pretty much smart to me. Like they know what's coming up. O'Shea D. Jackson, like why do you think O'Shea left the manosphere? He knew already what was going on with those people. And it's just like he rebranded himself. Now all of a sudden before he was a Pan-Africanist. He stopped doing that crap. Now he reinvented himself as like, we are part of foundational Black Americans, and like we need to do this, and that we are proud of being Black, but we're Black from the Americas, and that we're Black Americans, that we've been in this land for centuries, like stuff like that. They are like they're pushing that crap. Like
they're still pushing that shit. Because I know I was going to, well, they're kind of, you know what I've noticed? They calmed down a little bit. Before I fucking took off from fucking TikTok, I've noticed that, and they calmed down on that shit a little bit. I think it backfired on them. It backfired. Nobody gave a fuck. I don't know what's gonna come up from these guys, man. To be honest, like what new fucking thing they're gonna pop out, but. I'm gonna be fucking waiting, man. I'm gonna be laughing my ass off, man. Because whatever it is, that's just gonna fucking collapse. It's like everything fucking else.
Right,
Don't know what the fuck.
I actually said this to a Black guy on TikTok. I named all the movements that y'all created, and it just went downhill. Like you're doing the same thing now. You're financial Black America. Like yo, it's just like you're just doing this because you're just delaying the time. The reality of it that you'll never move up, you'll be a permanent underclass, basically. And the thing is, that's already too late. You guys already are a permanent underclass. Like you guys just allow.
You think so?
Yeah, they're okay. You know what you said to me about them working and everything. The thing about what they're realizing very, very quickly is that you don't attack who feeds you. That's just the reality of it. As much as they want to criticize white Americans, if you notice something recently, they really don't criticize white Americans, but they are talking so much shit about Hispanics and other groups, even way more, because I'm not dumb. I saw it with my own eyes when the Venezuelans were going to Chicago and everything. I saw so many videos of white Americans getting all horny, seeing Black men saying we're gonna check these Venezuelans, and you had white Americans cheering them on, say, "Yo, go out, you good Negro, get in there and beat up these."
Yeah, they were acting as the little fucking pit bulls.
Yeah, like they're cheering them on. Yeah, you go there, Negro. You better go beat them up. Yeah, get the knife. When I saw that, I was like, okay, see right there, you guys team up. Because I've seen it before. Whenever they talk about immigration, I know it's Black and white Americans, they do team up and like go after like the illegals, like basically Hispanic people, right? And they do this shit. And I know with Tyreek, he's on that whole get them out of my fucking country. I can't stand these people. They're fake. Because Tyreek is really, if you notice something recently, he has pivoted. Before he was talking about white people. Now he has pivoted towards attacking Africans. Because I'm
gonna tell you something. When I was on TikTok, I used to do my lives. I used to talk about that shit all the time. And I exposed that shit about how these motherfuckers, you know what they're trying to do, dude? They were to the migrants, the kids of the migrants. They were trying to brainwash them. They were trying to brainwash them with this false narrative that, oh, we're indigenous, and because of us, no. They were telling them, because of us, you have civil rights. You can come to this country because we fought for everybody, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the fucking Latinos, they bought that shit. So here I come and start debunking that shit and start telling people, and then about this fucking false narrative. I got these motherfuckers to come on a panel. We went back and forth, but they're changing it because a lot of Latinos and other Latinos have been talking about it too, and they've opened their eyes, man. The community opened their eyes, and the black community saw, okay, well, fuck, man, they're pushing back. We got to change it. So I think that's why they've been changing. They haven't been that loud anymore. They're changing their strategy now with the Latinos, and this is why their whole thing fell apart. And now they want us out.
Right now, that's why right now they're against immigration overall. They don't want people coming in because they know that other people are coming in. They're not going to follow their bullshit. Because the idea is, okay, you're going to be here. You're going to conform to, like, you know, black or white culture. And some will, but they're noticing right away that they're not conforming to them. That's why they got to go to plan B and, like, okay, we're foundational black Americans. Get them off fucking my country. Like, they really are. That's like, if you hear them talking, like, oh, I hate Trump. But there's one thing I'll agree with Trump is immigration. Because black Americans know that if you import black from different countries, they're going to replace you. And they feel threatened by that. So instead, what they're going to do is like, no, we want them out of my country. We want these black foreigners. Stop using our name. The reason those even Tyreek has started saying the reason why there's a large crime rate is because of black foreigners. That's what he said.
That's bullshit.
Like Tyreek is doing that. He's doing. Remember the Somali thing? Yo, when the Somali thing happened, there were so many black Americans screaming and yelling at Somalis. You dumb aliens. You small-headed piece of crap. Get out of my country. You come to my country and steal money from black people. Fuck you. Get out of my country. It's like, that's what they're, they were really going hard on Somalians. Really hard. Get that black woman out. How dare she use the plight of black Americans? She's not black American. She's Somali. We don't want her and her kind here. Get her out of here. And like, yes, sister. Yeah. See, that's what we try to say, man. You know, we're foundational black American. We're going to be on code. You know what I mean? Foundational black American. We don't take shit from no one. You know, get the fuck out of my town. Out of my place. You dumb piece of shit.
I was gonna ask you, what happened to the beef between the Haitians and the Black Americans and the Dominicans? Remember? You're black, papi, me no black, all that shit. Is that still going on?
They're still doing that, but they pivot now. Now it's like you know, they'll accept their blackness, but we're going to show on Africans because it's now reversed. If you look at the TPS thing, a lot of Haitians are getting shit on by black Americans.
They cut that shit, huh?
Yeah, you come to our country and use the word black to ruin our image. Fuck you. Get out of here, you Haitians. Get out of here. Get out of here. Coming to this country and ruining our image. They have this idea that black foreigners are ruining the black Americans' image. Like, oh my, come on.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's
their image was already fucking ruined.
They need a scapegoat because these guys don't want to know that this is their fault. I told you, things are changing. Like, it's just like it's similar, but the names and games and like the names, the game and the verbiage has changed a lot.
Yep. I can see that.
Yeah, that's why. And they have to keep doing this because they know what's happening with them. Their birth rates are declining, all this stuff. And what's funny is that no, we're not. Look at Africa is growing, but you don't want to claim you don't want to claim Africa.
It's going to take a good while, man. But in the meantime, who's going to be the new ghetto group? Because the United States has to have this fucking ghetto group. They got to have a ratchet group. Are they going to go after the Latinos now? Is that who? The Latinos going to be the new ratchet? Latinos going to be new ratchet? Maybe this is why they're giving motherfuckers like Mexican OT and others a chance into the hip hop world so they can take over and they can become the new, ghetto, American.
Oh God. I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree with you. They do need a ghetto class because they always need that. I just feel like with hip hop, I think it's just turning. I mean, if you go on Google, the numbers are not lying. Like the hip hop is really going really down, like no other. It's really going down. As far as the Mexican or like Hispanic people, they're the problem is it's just most of these guys do it in Spanish. It's kind of like it doesn't translate to the Americans here because they don't know what the fuck they're saying. Why? Remember that time when Bad Bunny was performing, and then they were like they were screaming. Remember when Bad Bunny was performing? You know the amount of videos I saw of black and white Americans screaming, "Get that fucking spick off my TV set! Get him out of there! I'm angry. They put that shit in Spanish. Let's get that." You know, white and black, they were coming in, they were really crappy on Bad Bunny. Like, get out, this is America. I don't give a fuck, it's America, it's a country. Get him out of here. It was like, so they were screaming, they were yelling, and then they're like, you know, like, they're like, I can't believe this shit. What is this? That's the thing. And the Negro was there, white men were there. They were both yelling and screaming on the. I remember reviewing it, and I saw all these videos. I'm like, yo, like the way they were screaming and yelling, it's like something bad happened. And the thing is that because black Americans, when they saw the Bad Bunny concert on the Super Bowl, they did feel like they're being replaced.
Exactly. And you know what? The kind of but look who's helping push this shit too, though. Keeping it real, the fucking libs, the Democrats.
Yeah,
their own people.
Because remember, they want to promote the idea of that diversity, and they basically just need like a continued voting base. I guess the problem right now with Black Americans, they're saying they don't appreciate our votes. And now they do this whole movement like, we're not going to vote for no one. It's like, unless you follow our demands. Now, one of our demands is reparations. If there's no reparations on the table, we're not voting for y'all. We're going to sit here and not do nothing. That's what the and now, if you notice about the Latino about Black Americans, they're now pivoting towards Latinos and Crescent Latinos who they vote for. And it says, remember the whole thing with Jasmine Crockett?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When she lost against Tallarico.
Yeah. And then
that was telling. That was telling right there, Cam. That was telling. They didn't give a fuck. That shows that Latinos don't give a fuck anymore, and they're gonna vote for whoever the fuck they want to vote.
Yeah, I mean, even if they vote for Trump, I tell them all the time, it's not your fucking business. Oh yeah, by the way, there's black people that vote for Trump. Why don't you go after them? You don't know anything. And that's the truth. Like, I saw so many videos of Black Americans screaming, yelling at Mexicans, saying, you Hispanic people, you Mexicans, you Latinos, you people are anti-black. We did help you. We gave you Jasmine Crockett to help you. And this is what you do? You don't want to vote for her? Fuck you. It's like, and but you know what I was also telling was, who's that guy? With guy with the baseball hat, not Jason Tatum, like I forgot what a black YouTuber. He made a good point. He sat there and said the following:
Is he a Republican?
No, he's not a Republican. He's actually very he's just against he's against MAGA basically. But he actually did say this. He said this proves that the black vote is dead. The fact that you have to go to another group and try to shame them and try to monitor and beg for their votes, that tells you right there that the Hispanic vote has just surpassed black people.
Well, the thing is, Cam, is that they've always done that. It's just that because times have been changing. I think what's happening now is, and there's more Latinos being vocal against this bullshit. I think Latinos have woken up and really don't give a fuck anymore, because this whole thing about them manipulating the emotions of Latinos, using fear-mongering tactics, whether it's immigration, ICE, the white man, all this shit, that's always existed. And throughout the years before 2020, before 2015, Latinos have been falling for that shit. They've been falling for it. They voted for Obama. The black man, he's a victim, and they fought for us. We Latinos have been under that fucking spell. But because times are changing, I think Latinos are finally slowly beginning to wake up and losing that fear, especially when you constantly see video after video of Latino street vendors, mostly Mexican street vendors, or just random innocent people on the bus. I've seen it in fucking what is it, Costco or Walmart, when they're getting beat up randomly.
But it's even worse. They're seeing videos of Black Americans go into Hispanic stores, fetching to call ICE and do all this stuff. And they're like going around, like, we're gonna call ICE and this and that, we're gonna do this and stuff like that. And I just sat there and says, do you understand? Do you see all these comments like, we're not gonna march for you? Who the fuck you think you are? We are gonna sit here and not gonna do shit. We
don't give a fuck.
You know what was so funny about this was that here you are trying to ask for our help. Fuck you. And you know what's so comical about this is that they don't understand this. Basically this. You just destroyed any form of way for your black official to be elected. I'm gonna say this again. If you really step back and think about it, a lot of these black officials, they're not getting elected. Because a lot of Hispanics are not going to vote for them. Because they're remembering all the times that you be shitting on them and criticizing them and yelling at them and talking down. That's why that's why the Jazz and Crockett was a big deal, because, hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to listen to us. But they're like, no.
Dude, Cam, I'm telling you, when I was in TikTok, I believe that I accomplished my purpose and my mission on TikTok. And my whole thing was to destroy this whole nonsensical idea of black and brown unity. And I did it effectively. Me and other people were just like spreading that shit. It was me, because people were just supporting me and just breaking it down and giving the Latino community a spine. Pretty much telling everybody on the lives, whenever I had some good numbers too at some points, right? We don't fucking owe jack shit to nobody. We don't owe jack shit to especially the Mexican American. Like, these motherfuckers are talking about, we fought for y'all. We fought for y'all, gave you civil rights. And we had to give them a little fucking crash course of history of every single civil rights movement that the Mexican Americans have participated in. As a matter of fact, they even got the ball rolling when it comes to Mendes versus Westminster, right? That was against segregation in schools, and that was pretty much it was the catalyst that sparked that motivation in the African American to go out there and pretty much start their own civil rights movement. But they don't want to tell the story that way. They have their own narrative. Their narrative is, we fought for y'all, you owe us. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking, we don't owe jack shit to nobody. So when you start spreading messages like that, and they start listening to you on whether it's here on YouTube or TikTok, whatever, and you get feedback from them, they start taking that message and spreading it. A lot of Latinos started waking up here in Instagram, everywhere, man. Everywhere. And I think we've done a really good job in spreading that shit.
I've seen women and guys that even like, for example, I talked to several Dominican chicks. They come from my videos and they were telling me like, yo, like I thought, I started realizing something was going on because the way they were talking shit about crazy shit about Dominicans. Not before, they always have been, but the difference now is that they were talking about Dominicans, me no black, me no black, me no black. And that thing went really viral with Godfrey, just making fun of them. And that pissed off a lot of Dominicans. Like, no. You're not going to come here and disrespect us. Like, no. Nice. And they're starting to realize because remember, they're seeing now how aggressive people are towards that. You need to accept your blackness and all that stuff. And like, wait a minute, hold up. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to tell us what the fuck you do? Like, you can't be doing that. Like, and now it's translating to Spanish. They're calling us out. Why do you think you know what's so true? The RTM person say this, like it or not. This is what she said. She said that since the world was attacking Argentines for being racist, quote unquote, the thing is that the more that you did that, it actually united more Argentinians than anything else, because they were being under attack of a lot of things with that. A lot of it was speared off by Black Americans. And that's the thing, like, it's racist, anti-Black, and they killed this and killed. You know something was so funny about Bastilla? They were spending more time talking about the Black genocide than it was the Native genocide in Argentina. And this is why you kill our Black people, you killed them, and they were like going ranting. Remember, Samuel Jackson said that that the flag of Argentina is a white supremacy flag. I was like,
the fuck?
Yeah, and they got all this pushback. It was like, yo, like, what the fuck is going on? And then they just got mad. They're like, no, fuck.
So they were just trying to guilt shame them. They were trying to do the same thing that they did to the white Americans here in the United States.
Yeah.
And they thought the Argentinians were going to fall for that shit.
No, they just did. They're like, no, we're just going to do this. Then they're still trying to do that, but it's kind of like not working. Like, why is Messi doesn't speak out against racism? Like, why should he's not a politician? Why should he? Like, one minute, and another thing about Black, this is how dumb they are sometimes. They said that, oh my God, they're racist. Look what they're doing. They're inviting all the Nazis. That's how racist they are. Oh, look at
bro. You know what, dude? I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's so fucking hilarious. It was during the one of the games when Argentina was playing in this last World Cup that just ended, and that was a few weeks back, right? And I was at a doctor's office. I had an appointment. But they had this fucking they had a TV in the lobby, and they were showing the World Cup, right? So I go and I sit down and I'm fucking watching the World Cup, right? Argentina versus, I forgot who the fuck they were playing, right? And then in comes a Black guy, right? He's got an appointment too, and then he goes into the lobby. I see him, and I'm kind of like observing him because he had this goofy ass look on his face. And he looks at the TV and he's watching who's playing, and he just mumbles something about Argentina. I'm like, fuck, I hope they fucking lose, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, why, dude? And I'm thinking, this motherfucker must be one of those fuck faces on fucking TikTok hating on Argentina just because they're fucking white. Like, what did Argentina do to this Black guy?
Nothing. I always tell it's what they done to you. They you never even spoken to them.
Right.
They were pushing like, they learn your history and they're killing Black people. And then like, you know, they're like shit, like, and then they hate Black people. They got big nigga burger.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's there. Archie is so racist. Look at them. They got big. They got a black butt in there. Like, I was like, what? That's
shit, man.
You know, they're trying to like even say that you know, like it was funny because they're saying they're racist. You know how I know? There's this restaurant over there called Big Nigga Burger.
What? Where's this at?
You never heard of this? Big Nigga.
No, where's this at? Is that for real?
Oh. Yeah, it's real.
Where's that restaurant at?
It's in Argentina.
But why did they call it that?
It's a play on word, dude. It's a joke, and they don't understand. They got mad. Like,
oh, it's just a joke. It's not, the restaurant's not really called like that.
Yo, it is.
Oh, it is. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their amazing racism got into a little trouble because, you know, Argentina's playing England. Shout out to Messi. Messi's one of the greatest soccer players ever. I got it. But it's the Argentinians, the fans that are horrible, you know. They're just so racist. Even
but this is Godfrey, though. He's always fucking crying.
Remember, Nazis came to Argentina Argentina, like I said, try to get rid of all their black people. That's why their whole team is not, there are no black people on their team, okay? Even though they have Afro-Argentinians. So these Argentinians decided to be racist in Atlanta.
In my city.
Argentina, hay muchos negros en Atlanta. Es una ciudad de muchos negros, demasiado, okay? And what I said, a lot of black people in Atlanta. It's a very black city. Did they tell you? Ciudad de negros muchos, demasiado. Huh? Thank you for doing that. You wanted to commit suicide, didn't you?
I keep saying, I told y'all right here. Them fools got lucky. Go watch this too. Watch this too. Finish up, Godfrey. Let them know, man.
Morons. Oh boy. And you know what? I'm glad you did. Because did you know where you were? I mean, Argentinians can't even hold their racism. But I got to give them credit. I got to give you credit, you Argentinians credit, that you don't give a where you're at. You'll still call people. Good for you. At least you don't hide it. At least I love that. At least you're not fake racist. You're real, all world, international racist. And I like that you were able to say it around a bunch of black cops and they beat the brakes off you. I thought that was fantastic. Good job.
Oh, shit.
Good job. That was amazing. You can watch some of the footage of these cops handling these bozos and beating that is when cops should be beating on people. I believe in that. That's when brutality should work. You know, when it's practical brutality.
They just
all right. Good job.
What's wrong with you?
Way to handle that. Good job. Muy bien. Fantastico. All of that good shit. Yo, Argentinians, man, you should be ashamed of yourself, huh? You should be ashamed of yourself. Meanwhile,
my brother.
That's how retarded these people are. That's like he goes in like about it's Godfrey. It's like he had a meltdown by Argentina. That's like that was the one thing I had to admit that was kind of funny. Like, like it is kind of funny how they are doing that. And then look, that's kind of funny. But I'll show you the one. What was it the big nigga bird? Oh, they got it. Look, this is actually true. Look, let's see.
Yo, that shit say big nigga. And this is a food spot in Argentina, bro.
A restaurant in Argentina is making headlines because its restaurant contains a racial slur. And honestly, if you know Argentina's history, this shouldn't surprise you, because the real history isn't that a restaurant used a racist word or that it's making money off of it. The real story is that Argentina spent generations convincing the world and itself that Black and Indigenous people barely existed there at all. Today, when most people picture Argentina,
don't include the Indigenous
architecture, tango, soccer.
This is ridiculous. I'm watching Argentina like right now. There's a lot of mosquitoes walking around. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just retarded with these people.
And descendants of immigrants from Spain, Italy, and Germany. They don't picture Black people, but they should, because at one point, Buenos Aires was one of the most Black cities in South America. So what happened?
What?
How did an entire population see
one of the most Black cities in
I swear to God, these motherfuckers just invent shit from nowhere.
Yeah, like
was one of the most blackest cities. Where the fuck did he get that from? Yeah, once upon a time when there were probably, before that shit was called Buenos Aires, when the slaves were around, maybe a bunch of slaves. I don't know.
See, I told you, bro. They got a big chain, big nigga, bro. You didn't believe
That's
me.
fucking hilarious.
Big war. They fled to Argentina. The ones that Argentine food chain Big Nigga Burgers is reportedly opening a store in Atlanta, which I found funny because from what I know about Argentina, they had a black genocide. This isn't all that surprising. Just look at the history of Argentina and its hatred/genocide of its black population during its war. Just adding, those folks that killed those other folks in that big war, they fled to Argentina, the ones that made it out. I know I'm mainly referring to their other wars during the 1800s. All right, so I will go give y'all the real's real about this, because I know exactly what he was talking about. Closer look at that fucking chum bucket burger, though. Shit looks disgusting. Throw it in the fucking trash. We don't want it. Get it the fuck out of here. Hey
Dude,
Atlanta,
I don't
what's
think
something
anybody's
big and
giving it
black
to you.
that you'll try
Oh,
to?
dude, the bread is black too.
Yeah, they really did number on this. See, I told you. This is
That is
actually
fucking hilarious. Shout out to the fucking Argentinians, huh?
like they really clowned the fuck out. They use it and
I cannot be fucking believe that there's an actual restaurant in Argentina called Nigga Burger. That is
Today I'm in
fucking
Argentina and I'm
hilarious.
trying the most viral burger here. Let's head inside because I'm very hungry and I traveled an hour to get here. Which burger are you getting? Which burger are you getting? I'm getting this one. I just have the just this one, just the combo, the big burger, that one. Oh, gracias.
Look at the guy, looks all pissed.
Oh my god. Right, here we go. We have the big burger.
He's all fucking serious about it.
Black bun. We got lots of creamy filling and lots of meat. Holy shit! God,
Holy
I
fuck,
love
that's a
big
big ass burger.
So there's literally a burger joint in Argentina, and they named it Big N-Word Burgers. And the burgers, to make it worse, are black. They said they heard the term in rap music and thought it'd make a good name. What do y'all think about this? Because this is wild.
Time for lunch.
Yeah.
Listo, sí. Quiero comer big combo. No puedo decirlo.
What a pussy.
Sí, N, big N combo.
¿Tu nombre?
John.
John.
Sí.
Bro. Come on. Can't make that up, dude. That's kind of good.
Yo, dude, the guy, look at his face, dude.
That's like
the guy to the left.
Really good. Holy shit.
So I want the big. So fucking pissed.
Yeah, like.
I can't believe you're eating that burger.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Look at the fucking bread. It looks nasty too, dude. What the fuck? It looks like it has an STD.
About that, first of all, can we talk about how Argentina literally had a genocide on Black, Afro, Latino, and just Black people in general? That's one.
Oh my god.
Okay, so why in Argentina it's a restaurant called Black N-Word, the black nigga, like nigger. Like, yes, their burgers is like nigga burgers. They got fries, they got ghetto music playing. It's a lot of different shit. I was gonna try to clip the video and shit like that in here, but I'm not gonna do that until next time. But why the fuck is Argentina having these restaurants as this racist? I'm going to Argentina one day. So when I come through,
the fuck for?
Because I'm a little different. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I'm gonna get you. But yeah, it's just the racism is
you see right there. You see right there. They're trying to get death rest Argentina. I'm gonna get you, Argentina. It's like, you know, I'm gonna get
That's so stupid, dude. You got like how many millions of Argentinians, bro? You one black guy. Like, what the fuck? What is he gonna do? That's funny. Emotional as fuck, I swear to God. And it's always the fucking gay guys, dude. I swear. The most emotional ones.
They really you didn't see this, right? They it's on TikTok's even worse. Thank God they're playing hip hop. These guys they're going crazy. Sorry. You know, the white Nash is like, oh God, I wish I was that racist. I wish I was. So it's like, what was it? They were saying, even Tyreek said that the Argentina was going so far that white Americans were running away from Argentina for being racist. Wow, like Christ. You guys really are racist, because you see them doing all like the sorry, I Show Speed, he was there, right? They're all like giving like go home, like you get like little monkey chants against.
I was gonna ask you about that guy. I Show Speed. Like, who the fuck is that guy, and why is he so fucking popular? What the fuck does he do?
He's a streamer. It's in New Jersey. It's for streamers. That's the thing.
No, yeah, I know he's a streamer, but how the fuck did he get so popular? What the fuck does he do?
He just streams, and that's all he does. Plays video games. It's like a nerd culture thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I don't find any grace in the guy.
Yeah, I know it's weird, but man, like they really. I told you, man, it's a whole different world. It really is Argentina. They're racist. They're racist. I'm like,
You know
look
what? After hearing this, after
Yeah.
hearing about the nigga burger, I kind of wish they would have won the World Cup now. They deserve that shit.
Yeah. Yo, if they, I said before, if they won the World Cup, they'll be like, oh, it's like, they're like, oh my God. Like, but now it's like, they're like, because I made this joke. I said, oh, Negroes, I will never hold this against you. I literally saw black men cheering for Spain. You guys were cheering for Spain so fucking hard. I mean, and here you are saying, you want me Spanish so bad. You want me Spanish. I saw the Negro standing up like little girls cheering for Spain. I swear to God, Bastille, I swear to God. I saw that. I was freaking out. I was like, wow, you should not be talking when you guys are standing up in the air, cheering for Spain. Akana. Like, this is the thing about Bastille. This is how dumb these guys are. You are cheering for a country that actually enslaved black people.
Exactly.
Not enslave black people. It's like, that's the thing. That's the thing. You do remember Argentina wanted independence. They also ended slavery, right? You are aware of this. You are aware of the fact that the Spanish were the ones who brought you to these countries to begin with, and yet you're cheering for the country that actually was enslaving you.
Well, the thing is that Spain doesn't have a restaurant called Nigga Burger. That's the thing. And so they became the lesser of two evils.
Like,
damn.
They're all like, oh my God, they got it. Big Nick, oh my God, they're racist. Yo, I'm telling you, they were like, when I Show Speed got with the Argentinian fans, they're like getting like monkey chairs. Black Americans got angry, like, oh my God, you're racist. You're racist. Evil people. You guys are so anti-black. I'm like, yeah, that's the funny thing about these people. Like, it's you didn't knew about the burger place, right?
No, this is the first time I hear about it.
Oh, it's all over the place.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like guys like that, like.
Damn, bro! Look at that place name! Big nigga burger! I gotta prove that shit, so let's get it! Ricardo, man, please, give me a burger, man. Give me a burger. No, simple. For me, it's simple, man. I gotta prove. I need to prove your. No, man, I can't say it, but I need to prove that. Damn!
One big nigga burger.
Damn! Let's see. Damn, homie! Look at that! Look at that, man!
Damn, that bun looks
It's
nasty,
not
dude.
only
To be
name.
honest.
Let's prove that.
Look at the guy. Look at the guy to the right.
Definition. Damn, man! Look. No way.
Welcome to the Omar Sessions. I am Omar.
he's upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's upset. You can tell right away. Look how sad he is.
That's
It's
fucked.
like, they're making fun of him. What is this?
Fucking Argentina, dude.
He's upset. Look at his face. He looks like he's about to cry. Oh my God.
Damn, I wonder, like, you want to go in that fucking restaurant and, you want to order it the right way. You want to say it the right way. You got to say it with soul, with passion. I want me a nigga burger. I want a nigga burger. Dude, I want to go to Argentina just so I can fucking say that. Just so I can order a nigga burger.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That it's a real thing. It's like Argentina's best spot. Look at this. They call Big Nick. They call what? What is it? Who is it? That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is a funny thing. It's like, who is it? Who is this, y'all? This is so funny. It's just...
Yeah, big, black, and juicy. Like, are you fetishizing about having a big black in your esophagus? Because what is it given? And why do they have a restaurant called Big N-Word in Argentina? And why are they playing They Not Like Us? Like, you cannot make this up. What in the Twilight Zone is going on here? Like, what? And yet people will swear for God that we are lying and we are exaggerating and we are trying to censor ourselves and we think we the main character without reason. Yet in Argentina, we're influential. Yes, it's a slur. It's derogatory AF and it should not be a thing. However, they're using it and they put the A on it because they're using it under the guise of it's our slang, basically. Trying to be cool, trying to cultural appropriate.
That's
how I think they're using it. Like, you see everybody all over the world wants to say the N-word. Like, some communities and cultures, when they say it, it's not to be derogatory toward us. It's to be a part of our culture because we use it as slang.
Oh, shut the
Now,
fuck
this
up.
is once again, this is not me
You
saying that
motherfuckers use everything that belongs to everybody fucking else.
You gotta admit though, man, Argentinians, man, they yo, these are the people that white nationalists wish they were. That's
yeah.
They really wish. Remember Austin Hall was in Argentina? They said they don't fuck with us.
What?
Remember the time he was there and he got mad? He started saying, like, was it? I see black women from South America going over there. And they don't want to talk to me. They want to talk to the Argentinian man over. I was like,
I love that shit.
oh God, he was so pissed off. Like, he says there's a brainwashing going on. I see black women here, like, you know, from Brazil, like Colombia. Hey, I always see them dating nothing but Argentinian men. I'm like, well, duh. They're down in if you're gonna live in a country. But still, that doesn't make any sense. If you're a girl and you're going to Mexico, you're trying to date the local Mexican men. That's logical. So if these girls are in Argentina, they're there for one thing, Argentina dick. Why the fuck would they want to talk to a black American in Argentina? Why would they want to do that? Austin Hollerman he was actually about to cry when he said that these women that I see over there, these black women, they didn't want to look at me. And then they were saying stuff like Argentina is racist. They're afraid of black people. I'm sorry. Argentina, man, it's like
shout out to Argentina.
Passport bros don't like Argentina. Like, I don't like that place. Why? They look at me funny. I was like, they don't accept people like me. They're boring. It's like, they're anti-black. That's what they'll say too. They're anti-black, and I feel uncomfortable being over there, because I don't see no black man in sight, and they be looking at me funny at the restaurants. I don't like that look, and like that kind of crap, and they don't understand. Like, come on, it's Argentina. Like, we all know this, bro. Like, why are you down to begin with? Fucking weirdos. Like, could you imagine we go to Buenos Aires, like, oh my God, there's no black people here. Well, duh. But
yeah, why would they want to be there? Why would they want to have them there? Look, I know it sounds a little bit fucked up, but why the fuck? I mean, what's so? I don't know, dude. It's these people are fucking delusional. They think of themselves as something special. No, dude, you're not fucking special, dude. Like, people literally, they don't want to fucking see you. They don't want you in their fucking country.
That's
like, get the message, man. Why don't go down there? If they don't want you there, don't fucking go down there. See, that's the thing. Did you know that Nayib Bukele, I think I saw this shit like about a couple of months ago, he actually raised the airfare from two countries. I think it was Argentina and Africa. Not Argentina, my bad. Africa and India. So I think the flights and all that shit is more expensive coming from these countries into El Salvador. Basically, the message is we don't want you here, and we're just going to try to, make shit more expensive for you so you don't come over here. I fucking love it.
They're like, what? I'm telling you, these guys have ruined their image. Like, oh my god, they really have. Like, they shot themselves in the foot. They did it on their own. This is their fault, but you know, that's the funny
Yeah, they
thing.
fucked up. They fucked themselves over.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, listen, I gotta let you go because it's late on my end. So,
All right, yeah, cool, man.
All right, man. Until next time,
Good
folks.
shit. Nice talking to you. All right,
No
man. Catch you
problem,
next
man.
time.
Catch you next time too. All right, guys. I'm out.